We are good.
Mine, I think we are ready to go.
Okay. We'll start in another 30 seconds. Sangeeta टिके बसंत भाई टिके टेक्स्ट कर दो.
I'm here. Devashish, I'm here.
So yeah, let's start the programs quick. And just one more, just before I start, please mute all your microphone. And when you're about to speak, then please unmute yourself so that we can avoid unnecessary noise. And let's start. Jai Jagannath. Namaskar. Welcome you all to this most humbling and wonderful event, the gratitude event of OSA for our COVID project, Heal Odisha, Build Odisha 2021. This day has finally arrived, the dream day we had never thought of while working hard on our project, without which our project will never be complete. While the world was brutally rampaged by the COVID second wave, our personal and family life was at stake. But we were pained by the suffering and loss all around. This prompted us to pick up the cudgels and start the fight. What started as a Zoom call between three musketeers, I would say myself, Nagesh, and Sabya, metamorphed into a mass movement within OSA in North America and in Odisha and India. The rest, you all know. During this process of 4.5 months, we touched the lives of 100,000 people through our projects. We treated 3,000 sick COVID patients in our oxygen shelter Amrit Dharas throughout Odisha and never lost a single life, thanks to the grace of the Almighty. What I would summarize in one single line: this climb was very tough, but the view from the top is worth it. With this, I would like to say a big thank you. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to all the donors. Thank you to all the patrons. Thank you to all the volunteers. Thank you to all the partners. Thank you to the core group. Thank you to all the mentors. Thank you to all the medical experts. Thank you to all the OSA executives. Thank you to all the OSA Board of Governors. Thank you to all the chapter leaders. And thanks to all the COVID-affected families we touched. Thanks to all the COVID patients who trusted us. And all and anyone I have not mentioned. And most of all, thank you for your trust. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your unconditional support. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your belief in us. Thank you everything, and thank you everyone. Jai Jagannath. With this, I would like to give the mic to our moderator, Nagesh Rajnala. Nagesh, carry on.
Thank you, Vaina. I will share my screen here. And as we had shared earlier, this was just a welcome address from Devashish Vaina. And after this, we have an audiovisual presentation. We have a summarized video of all the activities that we have done for the project. And we'll share that now. And post that, we have the OSAHWG expressing their thoughts and some comments. After that, we'll start the felicitation service and then the closing address at the very end. So let's move on to the next segment of the audiovisual presentation.
Odisha, आम मातृभूमि। बहु जाति, बहु धर्म और बहु भाषा भाषीर संतान निज कोड़े धरी बड़ करिछि एई माटी मा। स्नेही उत्कल मार संतान गण मध्य तारी परि स्नेही और मेलापी। बंधु प्रेमी और जानी जातरा प्रिय सब बेले चली थाए किछि ना किछि पर्व सांगकु बंधु बांधवों आसर। खाली दरकार गोटे बहाना एकाठी हेबा पाई। किंतु बोधे कहार नजर लागिगला। सबुरे रोक लगाई देला महामारी कोरोना।
आज रातिर लॉकडाउन हेबो सारा
India's 21-day nationwide lockdown, 1.3 billion people
कोरोना
are
संक्रमण
staying
रोकिबा को
home.
राज्य सरकार को बड़ पदक्षेप।
लॉकडाउन समय सीमा को अप्रैल 30 पर्यंत
आज रात 12 बजे से घरों से बाहर निकलने पर पूरी तरह पाबंदी लगाई जा रही है।
भाई भाई सह भेट न होई, माँ पुअर सानिध्य न पाई, स्वामी स्त्री पाखकु फेरी न पारी सभी रहिले दूर दूर रे।
आपण माने रास्ता को न बाहरी घर भितरे सुरक्षित रुहंतु।
हठात जेमिति संपर्क और जीवनर परिभाषा बदली गला। हेले चाहू चाहू सामाजिक दूरतार जंत्रणा को टपिगला पेटर भोक आ निज लोकटी को शेष थर पाई न देखि पारिबार शोक। एते सबु असुविधा भितरे मध्य किछि व्यक्ति और अनुष्ठान अंटा भिड़िथिले आरंभ करिबाकू किछि नुआ प्रयास। केही गरीबों को उद्धार करिबाकू घरु गोड़ काढ़िले तो केही घर भितरे डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म को पाथेय करी सारा विश्व को एकाठी करिला। सेमिति एक घटना घटिला 2020 मसीहा मे 17 तारिख दिन। द ओडिशा सोसाइटी ऑफ अमेरिकाज एवं हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप तरफरु आयोजन हैला स्टे यूनाइटेड स्टैंड स्ट्रॉन्ग नामक एक वेबिनार। ओडिशार अनेक नामी दामी कलाकारंक मनोरंजन धर्मी प्रदर्शन और मोटिवेशनल इंस्ट्रक्शन समस्तंक मन को हल्का करिथिला। हेले अजाणतरे एही वेबिनार रे पोती होई जाइथिला एक विराट भविष्यतर मंजी। एही कार्यक्रम रे जणे अतिथि थिले अभिनेता सव्यसाची। मनोरंजन सह कोविड समयर तांको समाज कल्याण कार्य विषय रे सूचना पाइथिले ओडिशा सोसाइटी ऑफ द अमेरिकाज हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप रो मेंबर माने। विशेष करी OSAHWG चेयरमैन डॉक्टर देवाशीष रॉय गभीर भावे प्रभावित होइथिले ओ निज जन्म माटी पाई समस्तंकु एकाठी करी किछि भलो काम करिवार उद्दीपना को सते जेमिति हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप रो अन्य डॉक्टर बंधुक सह आलोचना दान बांधिथिला अनेक किछि करिवार बाटकु। ओडिशा सरकार को कोविड टेस्टिंग वैन ଓ OSMCL को पल्स ऑक्सीमीटर प्रदान प्रोजेक्ट सबु महलरे अत्यंत अद्भुत सबुकिछि आस्ते आस्ते स्वाभाविक हेउथिला हेले द्वितीय लहरी जे एते भयावह हेबो तार आकलन केही लगेई पारि नथिले सारा भारत रे आरंभ हेई जाइथिला मृत्युर तांडव ऑक्सीजन अभाव बड़ बड़ सहर ठारू आरंभ करी गाँ गहली रे थिबा लोकंकर अकाल मृत्यु समस्तक चिंतार कारण हेई गला धनी गरीब प्रत्येक परिवार को माड़ी आसिला महाविपद एई सब खबर अमेरिकार डॉक्टर देवाशीष रॉय को अस्तव्यस्त करदेला एही परिस्थितिर मुकाबला पई प्लान हैला एक जूम मीटिंग रो सब्यसाची ओ देवाशीष जोग देले अमेरिका रे बास करुथबा जणे ओडिया आईटी एक्सपर्ट नागेश राजनाला तीन जण मिसी युद्धकालीन भित्तिरे तयारी कले गोटे असंभव रोड मैप असंभव किंतु संभव हेगला जेबे ओडिशा सोसाइटी ऑफ अमेरिका पाखरे पहुंचिला एही रोड मैप तत्कालीन ओसा सभापति कुकु दास एवं ओसा बोर्ड ऑफ गवर्नर्स बुझी पारिथिले कथार गांभीर्य ओसा एग्जीक्यूटिव और ओसार 16टी चैप्टर प्रेसिडेंट को नेतृत्व रे आरंभ होइगला मिशन हेल ओडिशा बिल्ड ओडिशा पिलांको ठारू वयस्क समस्त लागी गले फंड रेजिंग रे केही मास्क तयारी करी बिक्री कले तो केही रसगोला बनैले केही निज ऑफिस बंधुंकु अवगत कले तो केही मंदिर रे प्रसादर आयोजन कले समस्तंक सहयोग रे एक विराट लक्ष्य भेद होई पारिला हेले ता परे थिला सबुटु कष्टर काम ओडिसा रे एते सबु काम हेबो केमिति डॉक्टर देवाशीष को नेतृत्व रे तयारी हेला प्रोजेक्ट कोर टीम नागेश राजनालांकु प्रोजेक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन दायित्व दियाजिबा सह विश्वजीत नायक और चंदना प्रधान को फूड और राशन सर्विस रो दायित्व दियागला लाल महांती फंड रेजिंग कोऑर्डिनेशन और डिजाइन रो भार नेबा सह सोशल मीडिया और आईटी दायित्व नेले सौम्या महांती और रश्मि राजगुरु ओडिशा रे सबु काम को सुचारू रूपे तुलाइबार दायित्व नेले अभिनेता सब्यसाची मिश्र प्रोजेक्ट को सफल करने स्वतःप्रवृत्त आगु को आसिले आहुरी अनेक वॉलंटियर तापरे आरंभ हैला पार्टनर एनजीओ बाछिबार प्रयास प्रत्येक दिन घंटा घंटा धरी जूम कॉल माध्यम रे अनेक एनजीओ को सह आलोचना परे स्थिर करागला लोकल एनजीओ पार्टनर और प्लान ऑफ एक्शन
प्रोजेक्ट रा प्रथम लक्ष्य थिला कोविड अफेक्टेड लोकन को खाद्य जोगाइबा चिन्हट करागला किछि हॉस्पिटल भुवनेश्वर एम्स कैपिटल हॉस्पिटल कटक एससीबी मेडिकल टिटलागढ़ संबलपुर पुरी बड़ मेडिकल और अनेक जगह रे पार्टनर एनजीओ को सहायता रे जोगाई दियागला रंधा खाद्य कोविड रे पीड़ित लोकों घर को मध्य पहुंचला रंधा खाद्य अनेक ओसा मेंबर निज परिवार को पठेले साहाय्य सुदूर अमेरिका थाई प्रभावित बस्ती और ग्राम मानकरे राशन पहुंचाइबा थिला प्रोजेक्टर आउ एक गुरुत्वपूर्ण दिग सबु दरकारी राशन सामग्री पैक करी सहर तली गाँ और अनेक अपांत अंचल रे वॉलंटियर्स पहुंचाइले राशन अभावर हाहाका भितरे ओसा एचडब्ल्यूजी रो राशन पैकेट्स सह सह परिवार पई नहीं आसिला आशा और खुशी आलोक किंतु प्रोजेक्टर सबुठु गुरुत्वपूर्ण अंश थिला ओडिशार विभिन्न स्थान रे ऑक्सीजन शेल्टर तैयारी करिबा और स्वास्थ्य सेवा को आउ टिके मजबूत करिबा लोकल पार्टनर मानक सह आरंभ हैला ऑक्सीजन शेल्टर अमृतधारा भुवनेश्वर अमृतधारा चमकई देइतला अनेक लोकन को 723 लोकों को भुवनेश्वर अमृतधारा रे ऑक्सीजन सेवा दिया गला और 852 लोकों को सीधा हॉस्पिटल रे एडमिट करबारे सहायता करा गला बरहमपुर रे पोस्ट कोविड रोगी ऑक्सीजन थेरापी सह योग और प्राणायाम रो व्यवस्था करा जायतला टिटलागढ़ और संबलपुर रे मध्य खोली गला अमृतधारा
एचडब्ल्यूजी रो आउ एक बड़ प्रयास थिला हेल्थ सेमिनार माध्यम रे ଲୋକଙ୍କ ମନରୁ କୋଭିଡ ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧୀୟ ଭୁଲ ଧାରଣା ଓ ଭ୍ୟାକ୍ସିନର ଭୟକୁ ଦୂର କରିବା।
କଥା ଏତିକିରେ ଅଟକି ନଥିଲା। ଆରମ୍ଭ ହୋଇଥିଲା ଫୁଡ ଫର ଭ୍ୟାକ୍ସିନ ଓ ରାସନ ଫର ଭ୍ୟାକ୍ସିନ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ। ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁର, ଟିଟଲାଗଡ଼, ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଅନେକ ଅପାନ୍ତ ଅଞ୍ଚଳରେ ଟିକା ନେବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁ ନଥିବା ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା ଟିକା। ଓଡ଼ିଶାକୁ ସୁସ୍ଥ କରିବାକୁ OSAHWG ତରଫରୁ କିଛି ଆମ୍ବୁଲାନ୍ସ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦିଆଯାଇଛି, ଯାହା କୋଭିଡ ରୋଗୀଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଏକ ବରଦାନ ଭଳି କାମ କରୁଛି। 3 ଜଣଙ୍କ ଜୁମ୍ ମିଟିଂ ଆଜି 3000ରୁ ଅଧିକା ଭଲିଣ୍ଟିୟରଙ୍କ ସହାୟତାରେ ହଜାର ହଜାର ପରିବାର ପାଇଁ ବଞ୍ଚିବାର ପ୍ରେରଣା ଯୋଗାଉଛି। ଓସାର ପୂର୍ବତନ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ କୁକୁ ଦାସଙ୍କ ପରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନର ନୂତନ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଜ୍ଞାନ ପ୍ରକାଶ ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ମଧ୍ୟ ଏହି ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟର ମଙ୍ଗ ଧରିଛନ୍ତି ଡକ୍ଟର ଦେବାଶିଷରେ ଏବଂ କୋର୍ ମେମ୍ବର୍ସଙ୍କ ସହ। ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ଆଶୀର୍ବାଦରୁ ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ଲହରୀ ଏବେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ଶାନ୍ତ ହେବାକୁ ଲାଗିଛି। OSAHWG କିନ୍ତୁ ପ୍ରସ୍ତୁତ ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର ପରିସ୍ଥିତିକୁ ସାମ୍ନା କରିବା ପାଇଁ, କାରଣ ଆମ ରକ୍ତରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି, ମିଶୁ ମୋର ଦେହ ଏ ଦେଶ ମାଟିରେ, ଦେଶବାସୀ ଚାଲି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ପିଠିରେ।
The silence, I think, indicates how this video has touched us and all the work that we have done. We will share another video of some volunteers in Odisha doing something very special for us.
नमस्कार, मो ना नीलाचल परिड़ा। मु जड़े स्माइल प्लीज भलेंटियर और सहित सर्विसेज भाई आम जोड़ी जेहतु कोविड समय सर्विसेज भाई लोक मान बहुत सारा एत कम करते कम प्रेरित हो आम मैंने सर्विसेज भाई सहित जोड़ा आग्रह करूँ। ओडिशा सोसाइटी ऑफ अमेरिका हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप ओसा ग्रुप रु आम मैंने जानापी चाहूँ से एत सारा कम कर जो मैंने आम कोविड समय फ्रंटलाइन वारियर और कोविड जो मैंने हैरान होते से बहुत सारा साहाଯ୍ୟ सपोर्टर से सहयोग करेंगे। तो यही सब कम को आम मैंने नजर रखी आम सर्विसेज आलोचना कलु और सर्विसेज आम गोटे आइडिया देते जे यही जो कम एत हाइट्रे जाकि पहुँची एत उच्चतर लेवल में जाकि पहुँचला जोटा लोकों पाखे मन भर घर कर ओसार कम को सर्विसेज भाई कम तो से आम प्रेरित करके भाई सहित कथा आम मैंने से डिसाइड करूँ जे गोटे से हाइट और से उच्चतर को नापी से गोटे सम्मान जनाबे। तो यही वर्ष 15 अगस्त आम मैंने हिमाचल रे माउंट इनम पीक अच्छी जहाँ हिमालयन 3rd रेंज रे आसूची इंडिया रे। तो सही पीक रे आम मैंने 15 अगस्त दिन 151 फुट नेशनल फ्लैग सबमिट करने संगे संगे आम मैंने आम ओसा ग्रुप समस्त सदस्य को धन्यवाद जन। यही फ्लैग ऑफ ऑनर टी आम मान तरफ आपन गोटे छोटी अभिनंदन और आपण मैंने कम को आम मैंने आहरी शुभेच्छा सम्मान जनाऊँ जोटा कि आप हाथ जोड़ी नमस्कार और धन्यवाद जनाऊँ।
Thank you so much to our volunteers in Odisha who did this very special gesture for us. Devashish, anything to say here, or we can move to the next segment?
Yeah, I'll just tell thank you very much to the passionate volunteers who were touched by our work, combined work, and they wanted to represent what we had done and how we have touched people's life by representing it in the top of the mountain, the 3rd ranges mountain, and putting our flag and logo out there. Thank you, OSA. Thank you, OSA Health and Wellness. Thank you, Smile Please, and all the patrons. Without you, this would not have been possible. Again, like I said, the climb was tough, but the view from the top was worth it. Thank you.
Thank you. We will now move on to the leadership address. The first off is our current president, Janavai. Janavai, I am not sure if you are here. If you are, can you unmute? Okay, so he was in a meeting. He'll probably take a couple minutes. Let's have our immediate past president, Kukudas, share her thoughts and comments. And once Janavai is here, we will ask him to speak. Kuku, you're on.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure and honor to. Namaskar. बहुत खुशी लगिला जेतिकी आउ देखिकी माने मु तो पूरा एकदम आई एम काइंड ऑफ नम. नमस्कार. एठारे उपस्थित थिबा समस्त सदस्य गुरुजन एवं आमर अतिथि माननको मोर सादर प्रणाम. ओसार हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप रे वॉलंटियर करूथबा समस्त डाक्टर भाई भौणी माननको आ सबु वॉलंटियर जो माने आपण माने एठी अछंती आपण माननको अनेक शुभेच्छा अभिनंदन जणाउछि. आपण माने एक एमिति एक माने गोटे पैंडेमिक समय रे एपरि एक गुरु भार को स्वेच्छाकृत भाव रे मुंड ऊपर को नेकी ताकू एमती एपरि सुचारू रूपे संपादन कर परछंती. सेटा खाली आपण मानक सहित जी आरंभरू अच्छी जो माने काम करूछंती से माने ही जानी परिबे. It's a tremendous amount of effort. आपण मानकर सेवार जो मनोवृत्ति देखिकी आज मु निजको बहुत 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 गौरव मने करूची. आज भी मने पडुची आम टीम 2019 2021 पई ओसार एग्जीक्यूटिव्स दायित्व नै कि आसीथिलु आमे माने सभापति भाबरे ए हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप रो प्रतिष्ठा थिला हमर प्रथम असाइनमेंट. सकाळ सकाळ डॉक्टर दुर्गा मिश्रंगठु गोटे कॉल पाइथिली. ओसा 50th कन्वेंशन ने एकाठी होइथिबा किछि डाक्टर बंधु माने गोटे ग्रुप करिकि ओसा को साहाय्य करिवे बोली भाबुछंती. तमे कोन भाबुछ? मते तो संगे संगे सुनी के बहुत भल लागिथिला. किंतु आपण माने जानिछंती गोटे 52 वर्षर अनुष्ठान रो बहुत गुडे प्रोटोकॉल थाए. ओसार भी एमती अनेक गुडे कमिटी एठी अछि ताकू तो ठीक रे देखि होनी. पुणी आ गोटे कमिटी कहिथिले किछि विशिष्ट सभ्य आ बंधु माने बोर्ड ऑफ गवर्नर्स अछंती आउ हमर सबुठ ऊपर हमर मेंबर्स अछंती. से माने एटा को केते एक्सेप्ट करिवे. वी हैव टू कन्विंस देम टू. किंतु गोटे कथा सब बळे भाबे मो पिलाटी दिनरु मो गोटे डाक्टर परिवार भितरे बढ़ीची. मोर बड़ भाईना भाउजो मामू समस्त डाक्टर. माय ब्रदर इज अ वेरी renowned heart surgeon in Odisha. से माने केते निस्वार्थ भाबरे काम करंती ताको मो बहुत पाखरु देखिछि पिला दिन. जेतेबेले डॉक्टर रे एवं हमर जो हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप रा सब सीनियर मेंबर्स सब वॉलंटियर्स यंग वॉलंटियर्स समस्तंक सहित भेटिबा को सुजोग पाइलु. प्रथम मीटिंग रे सेठी डिसाइड करलु this is going to happen. We let this team of doctors make their own special group to help OSA members and the people, those who are in need. And as you see, rest is history. The OSA Health and Wellness Group has become a model committee of OSA. This group consists of doctors around North America who have become instrumental in providing medical and safety information through countless seminars and helping needy Odia families here at home and in Odisha during these health emergencies or distress. Personally, I don't have any words to praise this group. I adore them. The way they have conducted this massive COVID relief fundraising effort called Help India Here to provide various COVID relief fundraising effort called Help India Here is simply praiseworthy. OSA Health and Wellness Group is an asset to OSA. ମୁଁ ଏଟା ସବୁବେଳେ କହି ଆସିଛି ଆଉ କହୁଥିବି ମଧ୍ୟ. We hope the synergy between the Odisha Society of the Americas and OSA Health and Wellness Group will get stronger with time. Again, my heartfelt thanks to all the group members, the volunteers who are spending countless hours towards this effort. I thank personally our Health and Wellness Group brand ambassador, Sabyasachi Misra, and his team, those who are working tirelessly from the ground zero, which helps and motivates volunteers everywhere. आज आपण माने देखुचंती गोटे 10-12 जनरू आरंभ होइतिबा ए ग्रुप कोठी आसी कि पहुंची आर भविष्यत तो निहाती उज्जवल आगु को आहुरी हमर हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस टीम रो बहुत उन्नति हो आपण माने समस्ते ए टीम को सहयोग करंतु चलंतु खाली हेल्थ ओडिसा बिल्ड एई जो पैंडेमिक समय रे नुहे सब बेले सेटा हम मन रे थाउ आमे जोठी थिले मध्य सबु आमर मेंबर्स मान को आमर जेमती गोटे फैमिली भलिया अछु आमर ओडिसा रे थिबा एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली को आमे आहुरी स्वागत करूचो आपण माने एमती सहाय्य करथांतु योर हेल्प सपोर्ट एंड कंट्रीब्यूशंस आर प्राइसलेस मे लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ ब्लेस यू ऑल थैंक यू धन्यवाद.
Thank you so much. That was Ms. Kukudas, who is our immediate past president for the Odisha Society of Americas. We will now request Mr. Gyana Patnaik, who is the current president of the Odisha Society of Americas, to share his thoughts and comments.
नमस्कार भाई भौणी मानकु आपण माने समते भाबुथुबे जे आजिर दिन रे समस्त गोटे बेस भल पोशाक पत्र पिंधिसंती ओडिशा सोसाइटी रो कार्यक्रम होउची ज्ञान पटनायक या कोन पिंधिची किंतु सेथिबे आपण माने क्षमा करिवे टिके कार्यरत अछि सेथि पे आशा करे आपण माने एई मार्जना करिवे त्रुटि ए हम मानकर सब पिला दिनु आमे सिखिचे जे सर्विस टू मैनकाइंड इज सर्विस टू गॉड. जने महान मनीषी एवं आध्यात्मिक चिंताधार जने महान पृष्ठपोषक श्री चिन्मयानंद सरस्वती कहिथिले जे सर्विस टू योर कंट्री is the service to Lord of Lords and devotion to people is the devotion to the Supreme Self. एई भावधारा रे अनुप्राणित होई करी हमर सह सह स्वेच्छासेवक जो कोविड-19 जो परिस्थिति ओडिसा रे हला ताकू तन्न तन्न करी पर्यालोचना करी ताकू भल भाव रे योजना मध्य करी केमिति कार्यक्रम करी हबो कोन कले हमर लोक मानकर एई दुख कष्ट टिके लाघव हबो जो भाबले आपण माने देखिले केमिति काम हेइची सेथि पई मु हमर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन तरफरु हमर समस्त वॉलंटियर्स जेते जो माने सब काम करछन स्वेच्छासेवक हमर ओडिसा रे एवं हमर अमेरिका रे एमानक पाखरे आमे कृतज्ञ एवं बहुत गर्वित. बेसी समय नेबिनी आपण मानकर नेक्स्ट स्पीकर कोंतु एवं मु मझिरे मझिरे आसीबी जाउथिबी बट लेट्स द प्रोसीडिंग्स मूव ऑन. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Gyana bhai. This project has been extremely fortunate जे हमको तीनटा past president हम सारे जोड़ी हिचंदी आ बहुत actively हमको support करचंती. So we will invite the other past president who has been working with us, Lal Manti. Lal bhai, you can unmute.
Namaskar. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Thank you. मोर समस्त भाई भौणी जो माने सब एठी जॉइन करचंती सेमान को मोर बहुत बहुत थैंक यू. कथा रे अछि अपन ओडिया रे कथा अछि दूध पीवा को हेले घरै थिबो गाई युद्ध करिवा को हेले घरै थिबो भाई. ये जो आपण माने पार्टनर माने देखिचंती से मारे हमर गोटे गोटे भाई जो माने को ओडिसा रे रही कि ये जो युद्ध आमे कहूछु जोटा कि ये जो महामारी कोविड महामारी पय जो साहाय्य सहायता रे हम बहुत किछ करि पारिचंती जोटा कि हम पय बहुत बहुत मूल्यवान सेते हमर स्माइल प्लीज लायंस क्लब टिटलागढ़ लायंस क्लब कटक आपणकर रोटरी क्लब भद्रक संबलपुर बरहमपुर गंजाम चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स हैप्पीनेस फाउंडेशन स्पर्श हॉस्पिटल स्वयं आई समस्त प्रकार ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो हम पाखे भाई हिसाब रे ठिया हेले दैट इज व्हाट एक्चुअली मेड अस डिफरेंट जो स्केल रे जो साइज रे जो क्विकनेस रे वी आर एबल टू रीच आउट टू द पीपल it is definitely worthwhile and this is something we need to preserve we need to nurture as well as we need to cherish कारण देखो ये जो ग्रुप हमर रहिचंती पार्टनर्स माने they worked selflessly they took the people above any personal agenda so they matched with our frequency and we could adore their relationship at the end of the day this network is our net worth किंतु कथा अछि एका माघरे तो शीत जाएनी पुणी आउरी असुविधा आसी पारे पुणी फाइनी आसी पारे फाइलिंग आसी पारे कि कोविड 3.0 भी आसी पारे तेणु आमर ये जो आपण मान सहित जो रिलेशनशिप अच्छी जो ये नेटवर्क आम ये हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस बढ़े की रखिंट यहीटा को आम केमी आहरी मजबूत करवा केमी आहरी आगे नेबा ये भाया केते युद्ध आसो ताकू आम भाई भाई हिसाब से ठिया हुई मुकाबला करवा गोटे कथा आप मन रखिथे people might forget what you said people might forget what you did but people will always remember how you made them feel I hope health and wellness group ये जो लोक माने जो माने एते खराब परिस्थिति थिले ताके पाखे हम ठिया पारिलु and they will remember us for days to come thank you जय जगन्नाथ समस्त को मोर अगेन बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद God bless Odisha
Thank you लाल भाई the next segment आमे एबे मूव करिबा हमर फेलिसिटेशन एंड थैंक्स segment so जेते पार्टनर माने अछंती जेते वॉलंटियर अछंती जेते डोनर अछंती आमे समस्त को हमर ग्रेटिट्यूड आउ थैंक यू जणीबा so एथरे फर्स्ट वी विल स्टार्ट विथ द पार्टनर्स आउ यारो जो सेगमेंट रो जो प्रोसेस ता हबो प्रथमे आमे पार्टनर को रिकॉग्नाइज करिबा हम हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस रो जने सीनियर मेंबर पार्टनर को फेलिसिटेट करिवे एंड ताको विषय किछि कहिबे आ तापरे हमर गोटे गिफ्ट गोटे प्लाक अछि जोटा हमें ताको प्रेजेंट करियो चाहूछु दैट इज विथ सब्यसाची राइट नाउ सब्यसाची विल शो दैट ऑन द कैमरा तापरे सेटा हमें पठेबु टू द पार्टनर सो दैट इज हाउ वी विल मूव एंड वी विल गो फॉरवर्ड विथ दैट so the first partner to be recognized is was actually our first partner on the ground the Lions Club of Titlagarh Dr. Nitin Doshi on the line he will recognize
कार स्पीकर
नितिन भाई आपण अनम्यूट करके कहते
नितिन भाई के हाईलाइट करो हाईलाइट नितिन भाई
Thank you. Good morning in the USA and good evening for India. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, minus. Yeah.
Good morning in US and good evening for India. On behalf of Odisha Society of America and Health and Wellness Group, I'd like to appreciate and congratulate the Lions Club of Titlagarh, its membership community, as well as area physicians and nurses and frontline workers, as well as healthcare workers, for their tireless efforts and work in joining with us to provide COVID-19 relief work at Titlagarh and surrounding areas. Mr. Deepak Prusti and Sanjay Sahu, the president and past president of Titlagarh Lion Clubs, have provided their exemplary leadership for this noble cause for people of Odisha. Titlagarh Lions Club of Titlagarh was and is the first partner in Odisha for this project. Partner for Amrut Dhara Oxygen Shelter, prepared meals, vaccine promotions, and ambulance recipients. And especially Mr. Sanjay Sahu as well as Deepak Prusti, they individually donated their tireless time as well as money and everything for this noble cause. Now, I would like to invite our one and only one, our brand ambassador for Odisha Health and Wellness Group, as well as OSA in Odisha, for recognizing Mr. Sabyasachi Mishra to present a token of our deep appreciation to Lions Club of Titlagarh and its leadership. Thank you, Sabyasachi.
Big hand, please.
एटा मो हाथ रे वर्तमान अछि किंतु हमें बहुत जल्दी एन्श्योर करबु जे एटा टिटलागढ़ पहुंचबो जो माने एटा को डिजर्व करथुले तांको हाथ रे थैंक यू भाई
Yes, thank you.
I will take it from you, Sabyasachi Babu. I will take it from you.
Yes.
Thank you. So we will move on to the next. As far as possible, please.
I may add one more sentence, and that is Mr. Hasmuklal Bhai has been instrumental in developing our relationship with the Lions Club of Titlagarh, and I want to also thank him and congratulate him.
Thank you, Nitin Bhai. So next, we have the Rotary Club of Berhampur and the Ganjam Chamber of Commerce. Very high energy, very enthusiastic group, and they have moved us more than we have moved them. So this will be felicitated by Ram Bhai. So Ram Bhai, you're on.
Namaskar. I'm Dr. Ram Prasad Patnaik. I'm a senior member of our Working Committee of Health and Wellness Group of Odisha Society of Americas. And I hereby felicitate our great partner, Rotary Club of Berhampur. The Rotary Club of Berhampur, the staffs and volunteers, done a great job. The first thing they did, a unique job, which is never done in Odisha, is the first, they opened up a post-COVID care center. Post-COVID care center, which gave services to the COVID patient who was recovered from COVID, but they did still care. They gave physical therapy, they taught yoga, they did meditation, they gave like medical consultations, and also the food service and oxygen therapy. The oxygen therapy was partnered by Amrut Dhara of the oxygen shelter. And then after that, this post-COVID care center was actually inaugurated by the Member of Parliament, Mr. Sri Chandrasekhar Sahu, and that is on May 23rd, 20. And that gave this service, and this is sponsored by the Ganjam Chamber of Commerce, Berhampur Municipal Corporation, and the Rotary Club. The Rotary Club president, thanks to Sri Mihir Paningrahi and the associate Satyanarayan Sanapati. They did great job. We are thankful for that. Now, this service extended to the peripheral, the villages, and they distributed the food. They did dry ration, and all the 4,000 packets of dry ration were distributed in the villages. Also, they did the vaccination drive, vaccination promotion. The vaccination drive also unique, the first successful mega vaccination drive they did even to daily wage earners. And also they give ambulance service. They only needed the advanced life support system that is still waiting. And with this kind of service, we are really grateful to our great partner, our Berhampur Rotary Club.
And I will add,
so I will, God bless you.
I'll add Ganjam Chamber of Commerce, also
And the,
represented by
yes, and the Chamber of Commerce, Ganjam Chamber of Commerce. Okay, and then all these packets they distributed is already labeled under Health and Wellness Group, Odisha Society of America, and the Health and Wellness, also the Rotary Club and the Ganjam Chamber of Commerce. All label was put on the bags and distributed. During the distribution, they did the vaccination drive, which was very successful. Now, I was really impressed with the vaccination drive. I saw in the video our staff of the club explaining to the elders that take the vaccine, if you have taken the vaccine, take the second dose, and encourage the elder to go to the neighbors to tell the juniors so that they can listen to the elders take the vaccines. How very marvelous way of implementing the vaccination program. And I'm really appreciating, and I pray God bless this group of and our proud partner during this COVID pandemic. And thank you. And with that, I will recommend to give a real appreciative trophy to them. Thank you.
So here is the trophy. Ganjam Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club Berhampur दी जनक पई दीटी ट्रॉफी मो हाथ रे अछि आई विश कि मु आपन पर्सनली जाय कि एटा बरहमपुर आपन हैंड ओवर कर Congratulations to team Berhampur and team
Congratulations. Thank you.
Berhampur team is here, so congratulations Berhampur team. I think Titlagarh team was there. Anybody from Berhampur team wants to say a few words? Please highlight him. Mir Babu, President of Rotary Club Berhampur and Ganjam. Go ahead.
बहुत धन्यवाद होचे पुस्तक ग्रुप एंड सभ्यसाची भाई होचे हमको ओइसा रिसर्च करने पर मेन होचे आपनकर पुस्तक ग्रुप में क्लासेस पाए आदर्श भाई विश्वजीत भाई और अन्य माने सब ताकर अन्य डॉक्टर्स एंड वॉलंटियर्स माने बहुत साइड करते हम ताको थ्रू रे हम बहुत लोग पाको पहुंची के 1500 लोग पाको पहुंची के हम डायरेक्शन दे कर और 4000 प्लस वैक्सीनेशन कर बैठे हैं और आगे पे 4000 वैक्सीनेशन से आज मैं बता रहा लोगों को हमें वैक्सीनेशन पहुंच रहा है ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर गुडा लोगों को बर्तन पहुंच हमें दो बहुत माने लोगों जो माने बड़ बहुत बड़ दरकार ना दो सिलेंडर हमें दे पा रहे सेटा में बर्तन दे पा धन्यवाद
थैंक यू टिके मेंबर मान के देखे जंतु हमें टिके हाई कहि दबा सब मेंबर्स माने जो अछंती जस्ट टिके देखे जंतु मेंबर को कैमरा रे देखे जंतु सब एटी अपेक्षा करचंती थैंक यू मेवर वन टीम या Nagesh, go ahead.
We will now move to the next felicitation. This is for the Rotary Club of Sambalpur. Uma Bhaina will felicitate.
Uma Bhaina highlighted. Uma Bhaina mute ko
I move course already. I opened up.
Okay.
Again, namaskar. Mo na hala Uma Mishra. Mu gote senior member ethara. Au mate ei daitto dia heichi aji to felicitate the Sambalpur chapter Rotary Club, which is represented today by Dr. Arjun Singh and Dr. Rajeshwari Panigrahi.
Ashok Singh.
Ashok Singh. Dr. Ashok Rajeshwari. Thank you. Sorry for that. Actually, they are the newest addition to our network. Without this network, we would not have gone anywhere. Thank you very much. We have deep appreciation for that. And as we are in the Zoom generation, we control a lot of things from here, but actually delivery is in the other end, where all of you are carrying out the mission. Talking about Dr. Singh, he has been instrumental for the emergency services of this facility. However, Dr. Asheshwari Panigrahi, who is our present MLA and also a very devoted physician, has contributed to the land, to the hospital, and carrying out the supervision and every aspect of the care in that location. Though we have not completed all our different parts of the COVID project there, but with their help, with the mission will continue, and I have my heartfelt thanks to both of them and their team members. So with that, I thank you. May Lord Jagannath bless you. Thank you again.
Trophy
And Sabdo, please.
ଏଇଠି ରହିଲା ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଟ୍ରଫି ବହୁତ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଲାଗୁଛି ଏଇଟା ମୋ ହାତରେ ଯେତିକି ଭଲ ଲାଗିବ ତାଠୁ ଅଧିକା ଭଲ ଲାଗିବ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସମ୍ବଲପୁରରେ ଆମର ସମ୍ବଲପୁର ରୋଟାରୀ କ୍ଲବର ସବୁ ମେମ୍ବରଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଏଟା ପହଞ୍ଚିବ ଜଲ୍ଦି ଆପଣ ଆସିକି ଦେବେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁର ଯେମିତି ଯିବେ ସମ୍ବଲପୁର ବି ଆସିବେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସମ୍ବଲପୁର ବି ଆସିକି ଦେବି
Can I have the Sambalpur team for a few 30-40 seconds bite?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Nagesh, and thank you, Dev.
Please highlight.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure sharing this platform with you. In fact, we had a regular meeting yesterday. Had it been yesterday, the whole club would have been there. But I have invited my president. He is Vikram, and he is Sonu. He is the vice president, and we have Tushar. So they are the functionaries of the club, and they will be looking after the entire COVID relief program. Fortunately, FA Sambalpur nahi COVID, kintu our hospital is primed to receive any number of patients. 20 beds to अच्छी. Baki we can take in 20 more. So if need be, we are going to increase our operations. Ambulances अच्छी हमारा standby रे, and whatever OSA health and wellness group will ask us to do, we'll do it for them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Odisha Society of Americas, especially Nagesh, Chandana, and Dev for having helped us so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Sambalpur. Thank you. God bless. Yes, next.
We'll move on. Next is the Lions Club of Cuttack Petals. Wonderfully set the standard for us in terms of how food services should be delivered. We are requesting Biswajit Naik, who is our core member of the project, to felicitate them.
Samastaku namaskar. Lions Club of Cuttack. Okay, very good. So Lions Club of Petals Cuttack, actually one of our first partners in the Odisha for providing the food services. In fact, tankar help re ame we could start the service in AIMS Bhubaneswar, ACB Medical College Cuttack re we can start the food services in those places. With the peak of COVID, actually they set the benchmark, I would say, as Nagesh said, they set a benchmark how to distribute food for a gathering of more than 500 people, how to maintain the standards and hygienically provide the food. Actually, they set a benchmark. And this is something we took a lot of learnings from that, as well as we replicated that same model in various other places of Odisha. So I would say, thank you very much for all the services you have done, and specifically, Ricky Madam, as well as Sanjay Agarwal ji. Thank you very much for all the help you have done, and we look forward to do many more activities in Odisha with your help and continue the relationship for the times to come. Thank you very much. And with that, Sabya, could you please do the honor, please?
Namaskar, Lions Club Petals Cuttack. এই ট্রফিটি মু বর্তমান এটি শো করছি আপনাଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ভগবান ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ ଶକ୍ତି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏଣ୍ଟାୟାର ଟିମ୍ କୁ ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ ଭଲ କାମ ଆପଣ କରନ୍ତୁ congratulations
thank you so much thank you
Yeah, thank you. Rinki, you want to say a few words?
Yes, sir. Thank you, OSA Health and Wellness Group, for making Lions Club Cuttack Petals apart for this noble cause. With all your support, we could reach and feed poor and needy at the time of this pandemic. And I would like hats off to the work of OSA Health and Wellness for sitting so far and thinking of the motherland Odisha. And in future also, sure, Biswajit bhai, in future also we would love to work together. And thank you for your appreciation towards Lions Club. And we are really heart touched. You liked our work. Thank you. I would like to thank Laura for the beautiful campaign, and we'll never forget Suchismita Swami for introducing us to this family. I'm very proud to be a part of this family, OSAHWG group. And last not the least, I would like to thank Dev Bhai, elder brother to me, Nagesh Bhaiya, and Biswajit Bhai, Sabyasachi Bhai, and Jain sir for making us so much competent to do the work in the field. Thank you so much, OSAHWG, and I really hats off to your work. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nagesh, one more thing, we missed Lions Club Titlagad members. Can we focus little bit, go back and focus little bit on the Lions Club members? They are waiting. I think.
संजय जी, अगर आप हैं तो I will find you.
संजय भैया तो नहीं है.
अच्छा, तो दीपक आपण अछन ना, मैं आपण को हाईलाइट करछि. ओके, दीपक आपण भी कहि परिबे.
नमस्कार. ओसा टीम रो सब एवरीवन मेंबर को मोर बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपण मानकर सहयोग रे आमे जो इस प्रकार लोक मान को एते सेवा करला आ तार हमको फल मिलछि आज. आपण समस्त देखा भी हिची आ मु चाहे भी आमे गुटे आपण को भी फेलिसिटेशन करबा चाहिबू. तो मते टिके पोस्ट कर देले गुटे हम गुटे स्क्रीन शेयर करबो हमें.
आपण भी चेष्टा करन तो हे परछि की.
हां हां सर. हमर सेक्रेटरी आशीर्वाद महापात्र से आपन को ये विषय कहिबे एनालिसिस.
मानवीय गुण संपन्न असाधारण व्यक्तित्व, भातृत्व भावापन्न, सेवा धर्म प्रति दरदी प्राण आदि सकल गुण रे आपण मानक हृदय कंदर परिपूर्ण. दरिया सेपारी को निजर कर्म क्षेत्र रूपे आदरी नैथिले भी आपण मानक उदात्त कंठरू भासी आसुची पुरोपकारा स्वर्गाय. जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी. महामंत्र रे अभिमंत्रित आपण मानक मन और प्राण. प्रबल वर्षा काल रे चातक पक्षी को स्वाति नक्षत्रर बुंदाए जल प्रसन्न कला परी महामारी कोरोना काल रे निज जन्म माटीर असहाय दुखी रंकींक मुहरे हस फुटाइबार जत कोरोनास्ति प्रचेष्टा आपण मानक महानतार परिचय दिए. निसंदेह भावरे यह ओडिशावासी चिरस्मरणीय होई रहिबो. आज शुभ अवसर रे लायंस क्लब टिटलागढ़ आपण मानक महान व्यक्तित्वर गुणगान करने सह संवर्धित करिवार अपूर्व सुजोग लाभ करितबारु निजको गौरवान्वित मने करूची. आपण मानक दीर्घ और निरामय जीवन कामना करने सह जगतरनाथ जगन्नाथ तथा टिटलागढ़ अधिष्ठात्री देवी माँ घंटा शुणी आपण मानक जीवन पथ को कुसुमायित करंतु एतिके प्रार्थना. धन्यवाद सर.
धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू. दीपक बाबू आपण टिके स्क्रीन शॉट ऑफ कर दियंतु.
Yeah, let's move to the next.
We will continue. Next Rotary Club of Bhadrak Midtown. Lal Bhai will felicitate them.
Namaskar. All set. Namaskar. It is actually my privilege to felicitate Rotary Club Midtown Bhadrak. Ejo team te hale, these are the most dynamic team. I won't say most, it is equally dynamic team. Janka seta me tike later jodilu, but the work and the effort they have done, they reached out to the number of people are like marvelous. It's remarkable, and I think तेणु मु धन्यवाद देवी अजय अग्रवाल, शिशिर मिश्रा एवं तांको टीम को। बहुत जल्दी से मैंने 10टा विलेज, I think 1200 to above, more than 1200 packages they distributed. Actually, particularly भद्रक मोर टिके personal attachment भद्रक हिसाब रे अछि काहे ना even if I born and brought up in राउरकेला, मोर अजा घर मामू घर सब होछि भद्रक। से जो रक्त तीर्थ इरम बोली गोटे गाँ अछि जोटी मु बहुत थर जाइछि। In fact, when my father passed away, he wanted to be with his parents and siblings.
Correct.
तो तांकर सेठी तांकर अस्थिता रहिछि। मैं भी 3 वर्ष तळे जेतळे जाइथिली ए जो
लाल भाई टिके अनम्यूट
या सुची
टिके पळैतला 10 seconds
ना मु से कहतली कि I had a personal connection with माने मो पापा जो 3 वर्ष तळे चली गले, he wanted to be around his brothers and siblings as well as the parents. से जो रक्त भूमि तीर्थ और इरम बोली गाँ अछि मु 3 वर्ष तळे जाइथिली। ये जो 10टा विलेज आडे सब दिया हैछि, that names actually tells me से तळे पास करी जाउथिली से गाँ रे से सब मते ना गुडा मने पडुछि। तेणु I am very personal level very touched and I am thankful to Rotary Club Midtown Bhadrak कि आपण एते शीघ्र एते संख्या रे एतिक जिंस करि पारले। So I personally privileged and touched to be or is able to felicitate you. Thank you Bhadrak team. Thank you again.
Sabya.
वर्तमान मु भद्रक रोटरी क्लब मिड टाउन रो ए ट्रॉफी टी मो हाथ रे देखौची आ बहुत जल्दी।
थैंक यू सब्यसाची बाबू, थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू
Congratulations from each and every one of us.
थैंक यू सो मच।
Mr. Babu एको होची, आपण you want to say a few words? आपण की अजय भाई
should अजय
please pin him.
जय जगन्नाथ। मोर अमेरिका रे थिबा सब भाई मानको भौणी मानको बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन शुभेच्छा एवं एपटे आम इंडिया रे उड़ीसा थिबा सब भाई मानको अभिनंदन को लाल भाई धन्यवाद। एटा जानि के खुशी हला जे भद्रक सहित भी आपनकर कनेक्शन रहिछि एवं आपनका मन भितरे ओडिसा रो भारतर सेकंड जालियाना बाग रूपे परिचित इरम प्रति आपण माने जो अशेष श्रद्धा देखि कि मन भितरे बहुत खुशी हला। मु बर्तन अनुरोध करिबा हम क्लब मेंबर माने सबुठी एकाटे बसचंती। मु जयपुर राजस्थान रे अछि, बर्तन गोटे फैमिली प्रोग्राम रे आसीछि। मु अनुरोध करिबी शिशिर तरफरु क्लब अनुष्ठान तरफरु ओसा हेल्थ एंड वेलफेयर जो अच्छी ताको प्रति जो सम्मान पत्र टिके आम तरफरु ताको पढ़ी की समस्त सामने ताको सम्मानित संबर्धना दिया जाओ। ओवर टू शिशिर। शिशिर कैन यू ऑर्गेनाइज?
हां शिशिर बाबू खाली गोटे फोन रो यूज करंतो, आपनकर तीनटा फोन रो लॉगिन नैछि तेनो साउंड ओवरलैप करिवो। गोटे फोन रो आपन कथा देबे।
शिशिर बाबू गोटे
चेष्टा करंतो गोटे फोन अनम्यूट करियो।
शिशिर बाबू is here, pin him.
Shishir, can you hear me? Shishir?
Camera रे नाहंती से।
Odisha Society of America and Health Wellness Group सम्मान पत्र हे साधना सिद्ध प्रतिभादीप्त सार्थक व्यक्तिगण आपण माने उत्कल माटी मोटाळर मृदु मधुर महक तथा मानविकता बालिमनतार स्वर्णाभ चमक आपण मानक साधनार मंत्रमुग्ध उच्चारित जीवन यात्रा संकल्पमय संग्राम रे परिपूर्ण तथा विजयर शंखनाद निनादित आपण मानक परि सुयोग्य संतान मानकु पाई उत्कर्ष कलार देश उत्कल जननी महिमान्वित सात दरिया सेपारी दूर मूलकरू जन्म माटी तथा जन्म माटीर दिन मनुष्य मानक पाई महामारी कोरोना काल रे सिंधुरा सांत्वनार फुलहार स्वरूप से मुखर देले दर दर आहार समयर आह्वान रे उत्कल भूखंडर दुखरे आपणकर अनुष्ठान तथा आपण मानक दरदी हृदय निनादित हुए सहाय रूपी शंखनाद पहिली फगुण छुआ महान मनुष्य पणिया ଆଉ ଶ୍ରାବଣରେ ଉତ୍ସର୍ଗୀକୃତ ମାନବିକତା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଜନ୍ମଭୂମି ଓଡ଼ିଶା ତଥା ଭାରତ ବର୍ଷ ମନେ ରଖିବ ଏହା ନିଃସନ୍ଦେହ। ଆଜି ଭଦ୍ରକ ରୋଟାରୀ କ୍ଲବ ମିଡଟାଉନ୍ ଭଦ୍ରକ ଏବଂ ସମଗ୍ର ଭଦ୍ରକବାସୀ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅନୁଷ୍ଠାନ ତଥା କର୍ମକର୍ତ୍ତା ମାନଙ୍କୁ ସମ୍ବର୍ଦ୍ଧିତ କରି ମୁକ୍ତ କଣ୍ଠରେ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତିଭାର ଜୟଗାନ କରିବା ସହ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ସମ୍ବର୍ଦ୍ଧନାର ଜୟମାଲ୍ୟ ଅର୍ପଣ କରି ନିଜକୁ ଗୌରବାନ୍ୱିତ ମନେ କରୁଛି। ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ବଡ଼ ଠାକୁର ଶ୍ରୀ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କ ପାଦପଦ୍ମରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅନୁଷ୍ଠାନ ତଥା ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କର ଉତ୍ତର ଜୀବନ ଦୀର୍ଘ ନିରାମୟ ହେଉ ଏହା ହିଁ କାମନା। ରୋଟାରୀ କ୍ଲବ ମିଡଟାଉନ୍ ଭଦ୍ରକର ସମସ୍ତ ସଦସ୍ୟ ସଦସ୍ୟବୃନ୍ଦ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ। ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ।
Thank you.
धन्यवाद अतीश। मुझे समय नवा पाई चाहिए। Am I allowed, Devashish Babu?
Sure. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
Some for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Shishir is also here. So मो आमर जो अन्य साथी बंधु माने अछंती तांको जणेया पाई भी जे one fine morning we got a call from Suchismita ji. We are not connected, we don't know each other. किंतु तांकर जो भावनाटा आमे जानी पारलु, तांकर जो भाववेग थिला जे आपण माने भद्रक रे किछि करंतु, से भावनाटा आमे शब्द नाही आपण को कहि पारिबी, वर्णना करि पारिबी। तापरे देवाशीष बाबू, नागेश बाबू, चंदना जी, विश्वजीत जी समस्त सहित हमर वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस हैला एंड वी रियलाइज्ड कि आपण मानक मन रे जो भावनाटा रही जन्मभूमि भद्रक आम ओडिशा माटी किछि करिवा पई तो आम निश्चित कलु जे ना आपण मानक सहित हाथ मिलैकी भद्रक रे किछि करिवा पई। कोरोना फेज 1 रे आम रोटरी क्लब भद्रक मिडटाउन प्राय 25,000 फूड पैकेट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करथिला। कोरोना 2 रे हमर प्रायोरिटी थिला जे जो मानकु इमरजेंसी मेडिकल सर्विसेज दिया जाऊ, सेटा हमर प्रायोरिटी थिला। मोर देन 500 पेशेंट्स मानकु आमे कटक भुवनेश्वर रे तांकु पठेबा, अरेंज करिबा, आईसीयू ऑक्सीजन बैंक भद्रक रे क्रिएट करिबा, यारी भितरे हमर फोकस एरिया थिला। किंतु आपण मानकर उत्साह, आपण माने हमकु गोटे दिशा देले जे जो माने तांका जीविका हरै चंती से मानक पई किछि करिया पई मो हृदय रु आम क्लब मेंबर्स मानक तरफ रु एवं जो हजार लोक आपणकर द्वारा जो सहायता पाई चंती आपण मानकु चिन्हि नाती तांका तरफ रु भी आपण मानकु समस्त ओसार हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप ओडिसा सब भाई भौणी माने अमेरिका रे अछंती समस्त को अशेष धन्यवाद देवी जे आपण माने एही मानविक क्राइसिस बळु को आगे आसिकी निज जन्म माटी रे थिबा लोक मानक असहाय लोकन पई चिंता कले एवं एपटे बस आम मानक प्रेरणा देले तांकु किछि करिया पई भगवान जगन्नाथ महाप्रभु पाखरे, लिंगराज महाप्रभु पाखरे, मां भद्रक काली पाखरे हमर गुहारी जे आपण मानक आशीर्वाद दियंतु। एही जो भावना आपण मानकर यू आर सिटिंग सच ए लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस अमेरिका रे थाई कि भी विदेश रे थाई कि निज माटी पाई निज लोकन पई किछि करिवा से भावनाटा को आउरी आगो को नियंतु एवं जो आमर लोक अछंती असुविधा रे जो माने निसहाय अछंती तांकु सहयोग करिया पई आपण भावनाटा आउरी केमिति ताकु भविष्य भीतर एटा तो कोरोना पीरियड रहिला किंतु आगरे आपण मानक सहाय्य रे केमिति से लोकन पाखरे अधिका पहुंची परिबा आ तांको पई किछि कंस्ट्रक्टिव काम करि परिबा सेटा चिंता रहू। आउ थरे मो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देबी एति की कहि कि भगवान राम रामायण भितरे गोटे श्लोक आसुची जननी जन्म भूमि स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी। से जननी और जन्मभूमि स्वर्ग ठारू भी बड़। आपण हुए तो विश्वर स्वर्ग भितरे रहउचंती, कैलिफोर्निया हो, न्यू जर्सी हो, अमेरिका हो, सियाटल हो, so it's Los Angeles हो, these are the heaven of the world. But still you love your motherland, still you love the people of Odisha, still you have a heart which beat for the people of Odisha. Salute to you, all of you, for your wonderful thought, for your inspiration, for your motivation. That we pray Lord Jagannath to bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ajay bhai. Thank you. So nicely said.
Let us move on to the next partner for presentation. And this is the Happiness Foundation of Puri. Felicitate Karibe Vijay Mahanti. And I want to very briefly say that this is probably one of our proudest moments because this was a group of college graduates who were on their own trying to do some services in Puri. And once they were introduced to us, we assisted them and helped them become a very strong, credible group. So I will hand over to Vijay Mahanti. Vijay, if you are there, you can start.
नमस्कार मु विजय महांती आम घर पुरी मत भल लगे माने मुझे जो कहे कि हाँ आम घर पुरी माने आपण मानकर अनेक माने वीकनेस भी थाए पुरी पाए जेतु गोटे टूरिस्ट प्लेस ओडिसा रो एवं फेमस जगह सेची मते माने वी ऑलवेज फील प्राउड कि पुरी माने पुरी रे मु जन्म त पुरी जेतु गोटे टूरिस्ट जगह बहुत अफेक्टेड हेची माने बहुत लोक तांकर माने रोजगार पंथा हरि किंतु आमर लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेस वी कैनॉट गिव टू एवरीबॉडी राइट बट जेतु आमर गोटे मिनिमल हेल्प करिवार थिला आमे खोजिथिलु कि हेल्प करि परिबो जेमति गोटे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थिला हैप्पीनेस फाउंडेशन माने तुलसी दुई पत्र बासला बलिया तो निश्चय से माने किछि भलो काम करूचंती तो ग्राउंडेड लोक कहिथिले कि एई पिला माने सहायता करि परिबे जदि तमे किछि करिया पय चाहौ तो वी रोप्ड इनटू दैट ग्रुप जा आपण जानि माने गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल रे बहुत नीडी लोक जानती पुरी रे भी हमर गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल अछि जेतु लॉकडाउन अछि माने लोक मान बहुत संडे रे मोस्टली तंगर आहार केंद्र बंद थाए तो लोक मान बहुत हैरान होंती जो माने अटेंडेंस जाय थांती सेथि जगु हम एक्चुअली केमति सेठी खाइबा केमति संडे दिन पहुंची परिबा तो हमारा हैप्पीनेस फाउंडेशन जो माने गोटे ग्रुप ऑफ वॉलंटियर्स हु आर मोस्टली वेरी यंग पीपल they are able to help in that effort and I'm really thankful to those people you know they are so young and they are doing so good work in the ground mane they are always setting good example you know to the people especially mane young crowd ku thank you again happiness foundation mu eti kai sabisa jiba munku phalagati ku pradana kariya pai अनुरोध करी धन्यवाद
नमस्कार एठी मो पाखरे हैप्पीनेस फाउंडेशन रो ए ट्रॉफी टी अछि हैप्पीनेस फाउंडेशन समस्त के पाखरे एमती हैप्पीनेस पहुंचो थौ यंग एनर्जेटिक टीम और बहुत ग्रो करंतु एति की मोर कामना विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट
हैप्पीनेस टीम रो प्रदीप आर यू देयर प्रदीप I think he's there but he's on mute तांको टीम ता अछि
मु प्रदीप कुमार प्रधान
तांको पिन करबा कुटी अछि से आई एम लुकिंग फॉर कैन एनीबॉडी फाइंड आउट वेयर ही इज
Yeah, he is here right now.
Yes, we can see
Pradeep. Go on to Pradeep. Go ahead.
Hello. नमस्कार मु प्रदीप कुमार प्रधान प्रेसिडेंट हैप्पीनेस फाउंडेशन हमें सबुठ धन्यवाद देना चाहूँ आमर ओडिशा सोसाइटी ऑफ अमेरिका एसडब्ल्यूसी ग्रुप हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप रो टीम मेंबर को स्पेशली हमको इंट्रोड्यूस करछंती विजय सर तांको हमें धन्यवाद देना चाहूँ हमको ए भाबितियो जे हमें करि परबे जिंसटा सेति में तांको धन्यवाद देना चाहूँ आ विश्वजीत भाई एवं चंद्रा मैडम हम पूरा बड़ भाई भौणी परी माने सपोर्ट करछंती सबुठी हमको कोटा ठीक कोटा भूल कहछंती सेति तांको धन्यवाद देवाशीष सर नागेश सर धन्यवाद सभ्य सचिव भाई को सी बहुत माने फॉलोअप करमको केमती को कमटा ठीक हम केमती कोटा सब किसी कोऑपरेशन में हेची तो समस्त धन्यवाद देवा चाहूँ हम हैप्पीनेस फाउंडेशन टीम तरफ जय जगन्नाथ
धन्यवाद तुम टिके हाथ टेकिबो कि वी कांट तुम द टाइप करनो नाटा वी वांट टू पिन यू सो दैट पीपल सी यू
प्रदीप कुमार प्रधान
ना हम तो देखुतले प्रदीप देखुतले
वी वर एबल टू सी
अच्छा अच्छा
हमें देखि पाली
ठीक है थैंक्स थैंक यू वेरी मच थैंक यू वेरी मच
थैंक यू थैंक यू
okay we'll move on our next partner hele International Association for Human Values a very valuable partner for us and they helped us get through one very large insurmountable problem I will request Ajay bhai to felicitate them
Namaskar. Namaskar to everyone. Good morning from here, Washington, D.C. Good evening to you all in parts of Odisha and India. I'm really privileged to say a few words of congratulations and our hearty appreciation to the partners, IAHB, International Association for Human Values. It is not how much you give, but how much love you put into giving. This is what Mother Teresa had once shown. In 1981, I had gone to Bhubaneswar, and she had come to Bhubaneswar to address people, to actually to give something. Okay, she had come from Calcutta. I remember this sentence. She was at the Bhubaneswar airport. This humble gathering is a true reflection of the team effort that OSA Health and Wellness Group and its partners and volunteers have been involved in several months. When I was actually contacted by Dave about this effort in the beginning, I thought about this Sri Sri University and the Sri Sri Foundation to come to help, and they are very well known for their dedicated seva. And we are very fortunate to get contact with the Sri Sri University president in Bhubaneswar, and who also actually coordinated the effort with IAHB director Madhu Kandari. And that was a fortunate coincidence. And we actually now felicitate Sri Madhu Kandari and Ankur Gupta from IHB for their support and partnership during this crucial last 4 or 5 months. Madhu Kandari is the international coordinator and director of IHB. They were the finance partner that enabled transfer of funds from US to India. That was of immense help. They managed all financial transactions in line with government regulations, and they were very kind to waive all financial charges for the Greater Kutch. This was a truly marvelous show of support for our OSA HWG and OSA volunteers, and that really is the path for us to work together with all our partners in the field. I also would like to take this opportunity to recognize folks from Sri Sri University who helped us coordinate these things. Dr. Ajay Kumar Singh, Honorable Vice Chancellor of SSU, Mr. Narendra Lamba, Director of Operation SSU, Sri Sri University, Dr. Sandhya Sadhana, Chief Administrative Officer, Mr. Ravi Onkari, CFO, SSU, and Rajita Kulkarni, President of Sri Sri University, who was instrumental in getting in touch with us in the beginning and help us steer this project. And I thank Admiral Ramakanta Patnaik. He was very, very key in getting in touch with us and also coordinating this with the Sri Sri University. He's very a very prestigious member of the Sri Sri Foundation, who did an excellent job of introducing us to Sri Sri University facility. Now, I really would like to thank Dev, Rajesh, Lal, and the entire team for their dedicated service they have been rendering during COVID-19. This was also recognized by our Honorable Chief Minister during the July convention in a message to us. And I have actually taken the opportunity to continuously brief him and also let him know what are the things that are happening. I wish continued success to Deb and his team. Now to Sabyasachi Babu to provide the trophy, and also I would like to invite Madhu Kandari and his team to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, IHV. This is for you and your entire team. You gave us wings to fly to reach out to the people in need. Thank you for everything that you did for us.
I think Madhu Kadari is here. Maybe he would like to speak a few words.
Let's
Madhuji, you can speak. I'm highlighting you.
Thank you, OSA, for this partnership. It was really wonderful. But I'd like to really recognize the main people who did the actual work. Pooja, I think she's here, and Pooja Pundir, and also Ankur Gupta from IHV India, who coordinated all the activities in India. So yeah, Pooja, if you could highlight Pooja and Ankur, maybe Ankur can say a few words from IHV India.
Yeah, Ankur is here, ever smiling. Pooja ji, if you can come on camera as well. Or maybe not, that's okay.
No, she's there.
Yeah, her camera is not on. So yeah, okay, we can see.
You are on mute. You're on mute. Pooja, you're on mute.
Yes. Yeah, I think Pooja is the real champion who did everything on the ground. So Pooja, over to you. How was the experience? You should tell.
Yeah, so I would really like to thank OSA and the entire team. The work is really commendable that you carried out. We were just in the support role, but it's fortunate on our part that we could be part of this program. We're really thankful to you, all of you. So heartiest congratulations to the entire team of OSA and the partners who were there to carry out this beautiful work. It's just amazing to see so many people into service, and doing such great job. Great, thank you.
Thank you, Team IHP. My personal thanks to all of you for what you have done, and professionalism at its height, and decency and transparency and auditability. We are proud of you. We are proud to not leave you as our partner.
Definitely, and we look forward to continue our partnership. Odisha being, as you all know, one of our main states in terms of our service projects, Sri Sri University being one of the biggest. And as you may all know, it is now ranked #1 in the Eastern region and #8 in India in the private university sector. So it's pride for the entire Odisha state that it is, it's really good in its quality. So hope to continue the partnership in that.
Thank you, Drio and the team. Thanks. Next.
Thank you. We will move on. The next partner is the SOMI Foundation, and Chandana will felicitate the group.
Namaskar. We are really humbled and honored to work with this project and with everybody. And I would like to personally thank you, Pinaki Mahanti and Chidambika Khodwa. SOMI is a very well-established organization, and I thank Lalatendu Mahanti for introducing us. And this organization has been supported multiple humanitarian activities during the time of need in Odisha, especially in Odisha. We are very happy that we were able to work with them, and they were one of our first partner in food distribution, which shows that they were eager and reliable. They served us for 2 Sundays and were gracious enough to waive their fees during this time. We thank SOMI for their help and partnership. Special thanks to Pinaki Mahanti and Chindabika Khatwa. Now, Sabya, to you.
So here it is. SOMI a beautiful team ko a beautiful trophy am tarafru. I will ensure that apan pakre bahut jaldi pahunch jibo. All my best wishes and all our best wishes.
I will request SOMI team, anybody is there?
Chidatmika, if you're there.
Yeah, thank you very much. Entire OSA team, Jai Jagannath, Samastanko Namaskar. Jemte pohanti maankaro woon sangare connected ruhanti. Apana mane joti bi bisware rahile madhya bi mother womb ru kiye bahari paribeni. It is like this shows in corona pandemic. Apana mane US re achonti kintu apana manakar hrudaya ei odia lokon manam pai thila. So seithi pai ki आमे माने सब गोटे गोटे इंस्ट्रूमेंट है कि आपण मानक संगे जोड़ी हेलु आ स्पेशल धन्यवाद देबी लाल भाई को धीर भाई को आ हमर कुकु अपा समस्ते नागेश जी विश्वजीत जी अजय भाई मध्ये एटी अछंती रोटरी नो समस्त को कहबी जे एते सुंदर भाबरे गोटे बंधन हे गला कर जेमते कोंती भगवान कर लीला होची अद्भुत सब नेगेटिविटी रे गोटे पॉजिटिव रुचि की रही थाए इट वाज हैपेंड लाइक दिस कारण कोरोना पैंडेमिक रे आमे माने फिजिकली नथिले मते भी समस्ते ऑनलाइन रे जोड़ी ही जाइथिलो जते होल वर्ल्ड विश्वर ओडिया माने गोटे बास्केट रे आसी जाइथिला आ समस्तकर हृदय गोटे ओडिसा को आसी जाइथिला मो एंटायर टीम ऑफ सोमाई फाउंडेशन रो आपण मानको हृदय रो धन्यवाद देबी एई जर्नी आमे 2014 रु आरंभ करिछु आपण माने जानि के खुशी है जे जस्ट लास्ट 18 तारिख रे हम माने हमरो एनुअल सेकंड ईयर कलु काहे के सेकंड ईयर कहउछु कारण 2018 रे ऑफिशियली लॉन्च करिथिलु जो हंगर फ्री ओडिशा इनिशिएटिव इज आवर टैगलाइन हमें गोटे स्वप्न देखिछु जे 2025 सुधा ओडिशा को भूखिला मुक्त करबा पई हंगर फ्री करबा पई कि आज पर्यंत आमे 1 लाख रु अधिका मेल दे संडोरी ए आपण मानको सहयोग जो चाहे ऑस्ट्रेलिया ओडिया भाई मान होत कि नेदरलैंड होत समस्त हम संगे जोड़ी ही जाइछंती आ एत बड़ स्वप्न आमे विदाउट समानक सपोर्ट रे तो देखि पारबुनी हमें आउ गोटे इनिशिएटिव लॉन्च करिया को चाहू सो आवर इनिशिएटिव दिस इज द लाइवलीहुड मिशन अगेन होल वर्ल्ड इज कनेक्टेड विथ अस हमें माने रियली बहुत भाग्यवान मान करछि प्रभु जगन्नाथ कर अशेष कृपा जे सबु भाई भौणी माने जोड़िया भाई सबु जोठी अछंती आम संगे जोड़ी हिते अछंती थैंक यू सभ्य भाई सभ्यशची महापात्र बहुत सुंदर भावे आम संगे जोड़ी हितले राति दिन मते कहतले चिरात्मिक आयता होची केते बेले फोटो टीम पथे दैट वाज रियली ऑसम यू नो आई जस्ट लव इट बहुत बढ़िया लागुची थैंक यू वेरी मच आ मो हृदय रो समस्त को मोर सर्टिफिकेट ता बढ़िया ओडिशा ओसारो हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस टीम को दोची धन्यवाद जय जगन्नाथ
थैंक यू टीम
थैंक यू चिदंबिका
Our next partner, Indian Doctors Association in Houston, very valuable partner. When we were hunting or searching for PPEs, this partner came up with 10,000 PPE units that were in Odisha, both valuable along with some oxygen cylinders. So we will request Dr. Hasmukh Lal to felicitate them. Hasmukh bhai, achha kya apna?
Hasmukh bhai, you're on mute.
Yeah. So it is a great pleasure for me to felicitate the Houston Indian Doctors Association. आउ जो भलिया आपण माने समस्त जो कार्य करिसंती मो पाखरे आउ किछि शब्द नाही आई कैन सी अतासु भाई आउ जहा हमरो जो ओडिशा पय जो एजुकेशनल सेमिनार होउथिला बहुत लोकंकर क्वेश्चन भी आंसर करा होउथिला फंडिंग मध्य आपण माने समस्ते बहुत बड़ आकार रे डोनेट कले so I have no words means ete mu jo dekhila pura I am so touched by the whole process and during my 8 months of stay in US I was very much connected with you all. I am missing you. I am here just a 8 दिन हला मु भुवनेश्वर आसिकरी पहुंचली au I am missing Dev bhai and all, you know, that meeting I was attending practically every day, you know. आउ जो जहाँ भी आमर आपण मानकर एफर्ट ओडिशा पई आमर जहाँ भी आपण माने करिसंती आपण मानको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Lord Jagannath is there with us all and with even his blessings are reaching you in US also.
Thank you.
And may you all prosper and let Odisha also prosper. Let our people be very happy, healthy, and keep us this way. Our bonding should be सब बेले जो आमर कनेक्शन टा थाउ आउ एथि पई मु आपन मन को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दउछि आपन कर एफर्ट गुडा को पई आउ मोर शुभेच्छा आपन मन कर सहित अछि. Thank you.
Thank you, Hasmukh bhai. Let me add just few more lines. I just want to felicitate on behalf of OSA Health and Wellness and OSA Team IDA, Indian Doctors Association, Houston, Texas, and team captain Dr. Atarsh Naik and his team. Thanks very much for the generous contribution and support in cash and kind, and with your FPPA, PPEs, and with the oxygen cylinder concentrators and everything. Plus, individually as the main partner in medical sessions, we really appreciate all your G's, honor, and sacrifice. Go ahead, Atush Bhai. Then we'll have Sabya present the award. Then Atush Bhai can speak few words.
Yes, this is for IDA. All my best wishes and all the thanks.
Rote pin kare. Let them see.
Sabya, 1 second. I was.
Aଜ୍ଞା, so ମତେ ଦେଖି ପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ? ହଁ, yes. ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଇ ଟ୍ରଫିଟି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ହାତରେ ବେଶୀ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଦେଖାଯିବ। ଆଉ ଆଇଡିଆ ଟିମ୍ କୁ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦେବି, କାହିଁକିନା ଆପଣ ପଠେଇଥିବା ପିପିଇ କିଟ୍ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଅକ୍ସିଜେନ ସେଲ୍ଟର ରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଅଛି, ବହୁତ କାମ ଦେଇଥିଲା। ଆଉ ଏବେ ବି ଆମେ ସେଟାକୁ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ପାଖରେ ଅଛି ଷ୍ଟକ୍, ମତେ ଲାଗୁନି ଯେ ଆଉ ଆମକୁ କେବେ ବି ପିପିଇ କିଟ୍ ଦରକାର ପଡିବ। ଭଗବାନ କରନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା ସେମିତି ଷ୍ଟକ୍ ରେ ଥାଉ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗ୍ରେଟ୍ ଏଫର୍ଟ ପାଇଁ, ଗ୍ରେଟ୍ ହେଲ୍ପ ପାଇଁ ଆମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ତରଫରୁ।
Thank you. Atush Bhai, few lines.
Namaskar to everybody. Thank you, Hasmukh Bhai. Thank you, Devashish, and thank you, Sabya. On behalf of Houston Indian Doctor Association, it's a huge honor for me to receive this award, and I will pass this trophy to our members. I told the situation in Odisha to our members. Lot of people came forward, all our IDA members, board members, and office bearers, they came forward and they donated money. And as you know, they also arranged this PPE. And it was a huge monumental task to send this PPE, 70 cartons of PPE to Odisha. But ultimately we could do it. And for people who do not know about this, Houston IDA is the largest doctor organization in Greater Houston area. We have more than 1,000 members in this, and a lot of people have helped in this venture. And again, thank you, OSA Health and Wellness Organization. Thank you, Devashish, Sabya, Nagesh, and Hasmukh Bhai. And thank you, everybody. Jai Jagannath.
Thank you, Atush Bhai. We will move on to the next partner. Of course, Smile Please, and Smile Please has been in the middle of all the action. We of course know Smile Please through Sabyasachi, but we will meet the newer team members who have worked in the background and delivered many of the services. Along with Smile Please, we are also recognizing Vasudev Productions. They have been the film or the video arm for OSA Health and Wellness, and their cameramen have visited at their own risk, right, to all of the locations where the services were provided. They took videos, did the editing. The videos that you saw earlier in the presentation, Sitavi Tankara editing. So a lot of good work has been done by this group in order to present the work to our membership. So I will hand over to Nanak Bhai to talk about Smile Please Trust. Nanak Bhai, you have to unmute. Yes.
Am I okay? Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Namaskar. Service to man. Swami Vivekananda has taught us that service to mankind is service to God. In keeping with this, the mission of OSA Health Wellness has been to spread love to maximum people. Love always wins and brings happiness. It has been a privilege and honor to partner with Smile Plus Trust, created by the Bollywood actor and philanthropist Sabyasachi Mishra. Under his leadership, Smile Force is a network of over 12,000 volunteers. Representing them today are Sri Praveen Agarwal, Dr. Amrit Patajoshi, and Dr. Avinash Samuel. In addition, we are very proud to be partnered with Vasudev Films in Bhubaneswar, whose Great work you have already seen, and you will be also seeing furthermore. They are represented by Dr. Vasudev Dalai. With their active collaboration, it was possible to have our first grand premium Amrut Dhara oxygen shelter in Odisha. They are also our first partner for home delivery of food, grocery distribution for COVID-affected families. Furthermore, Smile Please was a major distribution center, and most importantly, they oversaw all our activities in Odisha, including social media communications, emergency patient assistance network for medical and non-medical needs. The list goes on and on. During the peak of the pandemic, Sabyasachi and Smile Please, as well as Smile Force, were receiving more than 300 requests daily on their various social media accounts. Surprisingly, to their great effort, all of them were answered. They took care of one by one with great humility and respect. I have to also mention that during the first wave of the pandemic, in the months of June to September 2020, Sabyasachi and Smile Force arranged numerous special buses to bring hundreds of ODI migrants from all over India, like Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Andhra Pradesh. In summary, I don't want to take too much time. Smile Please has been the backbone of all our planning and implementation. Like our other partners, they were the foot soldiers on the ground, extending 24/7 assistance to people in distress all across Odisha and India. Today, we salute them for their tremendous humanitarian work. Now, I would request our ambassador, Sabyasachi Mishra, to present the recognition reward to the representatives of Smile Please, Smile Force, and Sri Praveen Agarwal, Dr. Amrit Patajoshi, and Dr. Avinash Samuel. And also yes.
এইটা ମୁଁ ହାତରେ ଧରିଛି କିନ୍ତୁ this belongs to all the volunteers of Smile Please ground zero ରେ ଥାଇକି ଯୋଉମାନେ ବି ଆମକୁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆମକୁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ এই ଆୱାର୍ଡଟି ଆଉ ମୁଁ ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରିବି ବଡ ଭାଇ ପ୍ରବୀଣ ଅଗ୍ରୱାଲଙ୍କୁ ସିଏ Smile Please ତରଫରୁ ଦୀପଦ କହିବେ
Good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure for us joining OSA Health and Wellness Group. We were doing many things, but after getting support from OSA, things turned into reality. Without the support of OSA, this would have never been possible. And it's a great privilege for us to join hand with OSA, and we are looking forward to do many more magical things in future.
Thank you. Please mute your phone. Thank you again. I just want to mention
and
all
this
these.
is
Sorry.
This is for Vasudev Films. Vasudev Films जो माने विभिन्न कैमरामैन और विभिन्न फोटोग्राफर्स से माने ऑक्सीजन शेल्टर को कहंतु किंबा विभिन्न जगह को जो जगह रे लोक माने जिबा पई डरंती कोविड समय रे सेही सब जगह को से माने जाई पहुंचतिले और से माने तांकर साहस सहित सब जगह वीडियो फोटो से माने नोतले तो तांको एंटायर टीम को तांकर टायरलेस एफर्ट पई एटा प्रेजेंट करछि देखौछि वर्तमान एटी कैमरा रे और जदी वासुदेव फिल्म्स रो की भी अछंती अनुराग किंबा वासुदेव if they can just say a few words say hi to all kana se mane camera pachore सब पड़े थिले कैमरा आगु को आज फर्स्ट टाइम बदे आसले
समस्त को नमस्कार मो अनुराग हम टीम तरफ से समस्त को नमस्कार फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच फॉर हैविंग अस ऑन बोर्ड तो सबै मु गोटे कथा कहया चाहे अराउंड 2018-19 हम एक प्रोजेक्ट करथिलु सुपर 22 तो सेतळ मु भाबिथिली जे ए प्रोजेक्टटा कोन एटा कोथि पय होची तो आजि एठी छियाई की जो पछकु देखुछु हमें सेतळे 22 जण स्पेशल एबल्ड पिला को हेल्प करथिलु उनको कैरियर पय पाथवे बनेथिलु और आजि हमें हजार हजार लोगों को जो माने कोविड रे हैरान हेचंती तांको सर्विस प्रोवाइड करछु एंड मु भी भाबुची आगु को हमें हजार हजार नहीं लक्ष लक्ष लोगों को हमें सर्विस प्रोवाइड करिवु एंड आई जस्ट होप कि जो पैंडेमिक जो एते chaos और हार्डशिप माने कॉज करछि इट एंड्स वेरी सून थैंक यू
Thank you, Team Smile, please, and Basudev Williams. I just want to personally tell all the members here, the magnanimity of the work they have done in Odisha is mind-boggling. Apparently, the distribution center hitila Bhubaneswar re, Praveen Babu and Sabya are the reason behind it. Huge godown, all the staffs nicely, healthily packing with gloves and masks, packing and neatly putting it into box and driving and delivering to people is a mega project, and it is beyond our words to thank them. Thank you again, Praveen and Team Smile and Sabya, for the wonderful things you have done, and I can't smile enough. Thank you. Yeah, Nagesh, go ahead. Nagesh, next.
We'll move on to the next one. The next partner we are recognizing is Sparsh Hospital, and Basant Rai will felicitate them. Unfortunately, Dr. Dheer is unable to join us because of a health concern, but we will hand over to Basant Rai to talk about their contribution.
Good morning, namaskar. Basant Mahapatra, Cleveland, US Kauchi. So now I have the privilege of recognizing another very important of our partners in this noble mission. As you know, all the hospitals and so many hospitals in Bhubaneswar, they provide service within the framework, within the structures of their hospitals. But there is one hospital, which we already mentioned, Sports Hospital. It goes beyond its structural boundaries to reach out to the people. And sports means, to touch. And this sports hospital touches so many lives and provide an important anchor of support to us, to our OSA and Health Wellness and other associated organizations throughout our noble mission. And I must thank all the staff of the hospital, doctors, nurses, or paramedical staff, for their invaluable work in this mission. And also I should recognize our brother and social worker, the famous actor Sabyasachi Mishra, to give us the link to the hospitals. So in this, while thanking this, I cannot just say enough by thanking our dear friend, Dr. Priyavarta Dheer, who is the owner of the hospital, and he was immensely helpful. And for this, our significant partnership and ceaseless support throughout the mission. Unfortunately, he couldn't join because of health concerns. My thoughts and prayers for him. I like to say, Devasis, say some words about Dr. Dheer, if you can. Devasis, please.
Thank you, Basant Bhai. And you know how can I describe Dheer? He's my younger brother. He's a beautiful soul, and not only he has gone out of his bounds, he gave us, he and Sabya gave us the Amrit Dhara, beautiful 5-star premium Amrit Dhara that has become a role model for all other Amrit Dharas to follow through. And the patient care had been excellent there. In Bhubaneswar and Cuttack, everybody had come and given us so wonderful feedback. The doctors, the nurses, the ambulance services, the referral services, the triage of patients, and not losing a single life of all sick patients. It is a monumental work, and I cannot thank enough to Dheer. Unfortunately, today he had an accident and he was rushed to the hospital. So we pray for his health, and God bless him. He was supposed to be here. He was very excited, and I'll make a surprise announcement. After hearing a lot of feedback from OSA members, Dheer and me and Sabya, we had entered into a discussion, and a beautiful thing is going to come out. And Sparsh Hospital will be proud to be a preferred hospital for any OSA members' families that need hospitalization or admissions or medical care. and we're going to follow with the discussions later. So this is a wonderful news, and again, another gracious act on behalf of Sparsh Hospital and Smile Please. Big hand to them.
And this is for Sports Hospital and the team of Amrutdhara. Aji jehetu Dheer bhai na nahanti, to ei award ti to tanka pakhare pahunchi jibo, kintu mu request karibi Dr. Amrit Patjoshi au achanti am sangre Dr. Abhinas jo mane बहुत की रोल प्ले करथिले हमरो अमृतधारा रा सक्सेस पई आतर ऑपरेशन पई तो यदि अमृत पटजोशी भाई अछंती ताले दीपद कहिबे आ समस्त को ग्रीट करिवे.
Thank you, namaskar. So a wonderful good morning to all OSA members, honorable seniors and friends. And Aji, it's a little sad occasion that Dheer Sarangro accident hegala and he was not able to come, but I know he's a big fighter and he will come out unscarred after maybe in a few days. So I'm honored to be part of this. I'm honored to be able to help others. I was just a foot soldier. I follow Sabyasachi. We have done a lot of we could think big. That the most important thing was we could think big and we could make it happen. And it required the support of a lot of people. Everybody helped in their own big way or small way. So this is a success story for the entire team. Let me be very honest. From the person who is from the sister to Dheer to Sabyasachi to Avinash, who was initially the first person who volunteered to give his own place for keeping the patient, and that was a wonderful gesture. And finally, because we were not getting a place, a lot of people had promised a lot of things, but it was Avinash who first came and told that, sir, we'll do it in our place. And then Dr. Dheer came into the picture. And after that, it was like a 5-star thing. You cannot believe the whole structure. In the photographs, it looks, if you look at really, it's much more better than what you see in the photographs. And the whole endeavor was very good. The way we managed the patients, the number of calls we got, the way we managed the whole ambulance system, providing food to them, and and there was no casualty. When initially we were discussing with the OSA members, the most important thing was about the casualties. Even the municipality people were talking about where to give the death certificate. The moment we wanted permission, they were talking about if somebody dies, if somebody is declared dead on arrival, how do we give a death certificate? And that was little, it was stressful, but then it was very important to take care of this. But then we are fortunate, and I think that's God's grace that there has been no casualty. We did a wonderful job, and we all should take a applause for this success of the whole thing. And thank you so much for giving us a chance to be part of this.
Thank you.
And I thank everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Patjoshi. And I just want to let everybody know he's too humble to say. He was the main architect behind taking care of all the patients. And so because of him and his human service, we never lost a single life. Thanks. Big hand to you, Amrit. God bless. God bless.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. I guess let's move to the next one.
Forward. The next partner we are recognizing is America Bazaar. And I have the honor of recognizing this partner. America Bazaar, I'm not sure how many of the OSA members have heard, but is one of the largest medical supplies and equipment platforms in India. America Bazaar has invested into a huge e-commerce platform that is able to procure the supplies and the equipment from different parts of the world and make it available to the buyers in India. And we saw some videos, extremely good videos, and we were very inspired and proud to see the investments that have occurred. Especially, you can imagine the level of investment and work that they are doing when you hear the fact that they are already thinking about how to create drone-based delivery for medicines and medical supplies. So a lot of investment and a lot of future that America Bazaar is going into, and they will of course be one of the largest and best providers in India in the near future. So it's my honor to request Vivek Tiwari, who is the CEO, to receive the award on America Bazaar's behalf. Apart from Mr. Vivek, there were other members of the organization who partnered with us to organize for the oxygen cylinders and all the related accessories to be procured in India and to be delivered in Odisha. We have done a lot of work with them, and they have been extremely collaborative in nature as we work with them. especially when we saw opportunities that we can save some money that have come from the donors in adjusting the orders and so on. They have been very collaborative, and we are very proud to be associated with them. So I'll first request Sabya to share the award, and then I will request Mr. Vivek to say a few words.
I think Manu is there.
Thank you, Medica Bazaar. This is for you, and we are proud to be associated with you. All our best wishes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Manu, say a few words if you want.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Thank you so much, Team OSA. I'm really privileged to be part of this ceremony. I think beautifully planned and designed. And at this point of time, me and Anil Mohanty is here in this forum, and Vivek is busy, and because of that, he couldn't attend this program. But thank you so much to give this opportunity for a noble initiative which Team OSA has taken. I truly appreciate the efforts of Dr. Dev, Nageshwar Bhai, and Sabachi Mishra to be so instrumental and ensure that we are moving neck to neck and ensuring that things happen on time. And really appreciate your support to execute this program successfully. And we will be more than happy to be part of many projects in coming futures as well. Thank you so much. And I would invite Mr. Anil Mohanty is also present in this forum. I would like to invite him as well if he can put some words here. Anil, over to you.
Good morning to everyone. I think I must thank Debhai and Nita Appa because of them we are introduced to the OSA team. So many thanks to Debhai and Nita Appa. Nita Appa is the instrumental. He introduced to Debhai, then we got connected. So it's not today. It's I think when the first wave started, we got associated with the OSA team. So thank you very much for giving this opportunity. So apart from the business, so the objective was to help the Odia guys. So I am from Odisha, and I am not from business also.
You are muted.
Anil, you're muted. Can you?
I'm so sorry. So I'm saying many thanks to Debhai and Nita Appa. Nita Appa introduced to Debhai and the Medica Bazaar got introduced to the OSA wellness and wellness team. So that is how we all connected. Apart from the business, the objective is to help the all Odia guys. When the first wave started, we got connected with each other, and that is how we enter into the helping with the OSA team and many of the Odia guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'll just like to say a few words. A favorite quote I remember: a friendship is tested when you go through stress and difficult times. And the relationship which we had, that tested our friendship and partnership. And I'm so proud to say we are honored to have you all as our partner. And my special thanks to Vivek also for staying with us, hanging with us, and working with us step by step. Thank you again. And yes, we are looking forward to further partnership as we move forward. Thank you again. Big hand to you guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
We will move on. The next group that we are recognizing is the group of physicians who helped get the seminars going. We had 9 seminars that were organized over 9 weeks, and we had more than 100,000 people from US and from India watching those seminars and receiving very valuable information from the physicians. This group will be facilitated by Archita. Archita is in shooting, but she took the time to send us a video from her set. So we'll watch that, and then we'll have Devashish Rai talk about the physicians.
नमस्कार मु अर्चिता ए कोविड टाइम रे कोरोना वायरस जति मारात्मक नथिला ताठारु सबुठु अधिक मारात्मक थिला सकाळ उठले व्हाट्सएप खोलिले बा फेसबुक खोलिले जे सब फेक न्यूज बा गुजब सब आसे की कहे एटा खाइले कोरोना पळेबो की कहले सेटा बाटी की पी देले कोरोना पळेबो आउ लोक भी से सब गुजब को बिलीव करिकि केते जे कोन करिछथि कोथरे कार देह खराब हेछि कोथरे के हॉस्पिटलाइज हे जाइछथि आउ एमिति भी हेछि ऑक्सीजन लेवल कमी कमी आसुले भी लोक मैंने यही सब जिनस को घरोई उपाय माने प्रयोग करके हॉस्पिटल भी जाई ना जो कि कोविड रे अनेकंकर डेथ भी होती यही सब गुजब को दूर करने ओसा हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस ग्रुप डॉक्टर्स माने प्राय शनिवार दिन लाइव आसी जो सब सेमिनार करिसेंती अनेकंक मनरु ए सब द्वंद्व दुविधा को दूर करि परिसेंती सो बहुत ही थैंकफुल ग्रेटफुल टू ऑल द डॉक्टर्स जो माने कि लाइव आसिकी मु देखी मोर निज फेसबुक पेज रे अनेक जन प्रश्न पचारि था लाइव रे सांकर प्रश्न उत्तर दी था अनेक मिथ को बस्ट करी था इनफैक्ट समय सरी सरी आसुए किंतु लोकंकर प्रश्न बढ़ी बढ़ी जाई था तार तालिका लंबा था तेणुक आउ थे नेक्स्ट शनिवार आसिक आउ थे से सब प्रश्न उत्तर दी था सो ग्रेटफुल एंड थैंकफुल टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस सेमिनार खुशी हो पारी जे आपण मान वार्ता को किसी अधिक लोकों पाखे पहुँचे पारे मु गोटे छोटिया बिंदुट भली सामिल होती किंतु यही जर्नी आपण मानकर एमती ही जारी रहू ए बॉन्डिंग आपण मानकर एमती ही थाउ सो दैट फ्यूचर मैं जमी कहते ना डॉक्टर्स माने भगवान आपण माने हॉस्पिटल रही जो काम करके आपण माने भगवान ही जिते जन लोगों को हेल्प करिछन जिते जन लोगों को सेव करिछन लाइव आसी मध्य छोटे छोटे प्रश्नर उत्तर दे मध्य एग्जैक्टली से काम करिछन सो आई एम ग्रेटफुल एंड थैंकफुल टू यू
Thank you, Archita, my sweet dear sister, for your support and kindness. And she has been there with each session as our ambassador and opening with prayers. And she used to say to him for 3 hours with each session. And with this, I would like to also mention all our doctors in a very quick succession. And Dr. Ajit Kyle from UK, London, a proud participant and an eager member who loved to answer questions of all the we received. And Dr. Jayant Panda, who is HOD of medicine in SCB, my younger brother, and who had been instrumental in each medical seminar, presenting the main topics, answering the questions beautifully and helping us right there with the medical services and offering his department for our food service in SCB Medical College. My humble thanks to him. He's here. And Dr. Jitendra Patra from Medicine Pulmonary, Dr. Manoranjan Patnaik, HOD of Pulmonary, Dr. Monalisa Rajguru, gynecologist from BBSR, Meena Song, MD from Bhubaneswar, Dr. R.N. Roth, who is the head of Department of Virology in Chandigarh, for his wonderful presentation on COVID variants, Robbie Jena for his participation as a hematologist, Dr. Satya Raut Rai, HOD of Cardiology in Cuttack, and our proud elder brother who has been instrumental in helping us as well as in the medical seminars, Dr. Samarendra Mishra from Delhi, a public health expert and who is a frequent participant in our medical seminars, Subhas Pradhan, a psychiatrist from UK, who made some wonderful presentation on mental health, Dr. Tushar Kara, HOD of Gynec in SCB, and our wonderful elder brother, Bhagyashree Singh, MSK specialist, UK, Manoj Joshi, a yoga master from California, and who is always there on a single call, and I really appreciate his effort. Niharika Das is a celebrity nutritionist and from Bhubaneswar. Dr. Basant Mahapatra, one of our most vital member and senior member of our group, and he's a grand patron of the seminars. Dr. Atarshu Naik, Dr. Jyotimay Lenka, pulmonologist, Dr. Sanjay Agrawal, my younger brother, pulmonologist from California, Dr. Vijay Thomas, an eager and very passionate partner in the medical seminars and all medical discussions, Dr. Sangeeta Pradhan from Michigan, Dr. Jyoti Pradhan, Dr. Julie Samantrai, Dr. Adnan Sadek, and Dr. Nihar Jena. And saying this, what we have done is, we'll be presenting them with a wonderful lapel pin. You see in the bottom, the picture you see in the bottom, that will be sent to them with a personalized thank you letter. Thank you. Yeah, and if any of the members, I think I saw Jan Babu is here, Ajit Bhai is here. If you guys can just speak a few words, that will be nice. Jan Babu,
thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Dr. De. Actually, it's very nice going on, and I must tell that knowledge is power, and the way you have solved the mental puzzle of lakhs of Odia people as well as the people around the country during the pandemic. There is no substitute to that. You have done a lot of work. You have given food, you have given ration, you have given oxygen, you have given ambulance, you have given everything to the people of Odisha, and I appreciate this action, especially by the doctors of the Odisha Society of America and Health and Wellness Group. How you take out time, because what we have seen that our phone has been blocked because of the calls by the people around, and in such a session we have cleared the doubt of lakhs of people, and people are still watching in the YouTube. So along with all these works, you have done a marvelous work, and through your programs we have reached many people in the Odisha, have got personal feedback at SAB and around. So congratulations OSA, and congratulations Health and Wellness Group, congratulations whole doctor team from SAB and from the doctors of the Odisha, and keep it on, keep up the good work, and anything needed from our side will be there to extend our help. Thank you, OSHA again.
Thank you. Namaskar, Jayant Babu. Yeah, let's move to the next section. Nagesh.
So the next section is appreciating all the mentors of OSA Health and Wellness Group. There were a number of leaders who worked with us tirelessly through the project, giving us advice, giving us their guidance. So we are requesting Ms. Kukudas to say something about this group.
Thank you, Nagesh. Namaskar. कथारे अछि बनस्तरे थिले भी हाथी राजांगर आमे मातृभूमि ठारू जेते दूर रे थिले मध्य मन भितरे सब बेले हमर अछि ओडिसा एटा त आपण माने या भितरे अनुमान कर सरथिबे. With that, our heartfelt thanks to OSA Health and Wellness Group for convincing this idea, and the members of the Odisha Society of the Americas, OSA, for their donations, contributions, and unconditional help and support to make this fundraising effort possible and successful. At the same time, I feel privileged and honored to get this opportunity to felicitate the next group of noble souls for their contributions towards this massive project, Help India Heal. सेमानकर मूल्यवान समय देइछन्ति, दरकार बड़े आर्थिक सहायता देइछन्ति, सेथिपाई आरंभ करिबी our beautiful Miss Archita Sahu, a beautiful person inside out, our global ambassador for HWG, Mr. Kirtan.
Can you show their photographs if they are not possible?
No, we don't have that.
Okay.
Sorry.
सेमानंक ना फोटो आम मन भीतर एमती छापी ही जाइछि जे आपनको जोठी देखिबे सबुठी सेमाने मिलबे. Mr. Kirtan Behera, our passionate supporter of medical seminar mentor to initiate Keunjhar service, senior member of Odisha Society of Americas, Dr. Prabhat Nalini Patnaik, बहु मूल्यवान समय देकी बहुत लेट नाइट मीटिंग्स अटेंड करंती से he has supported medical seminars, shared expertise and knowledge about Odisha. Dr. S.K. Das, से निजे ही तांकर निजर परिचय, a great visionary and philanthropist, patron of OSA HWG, OSA रा जने वरिष्ठ सदस्य, Dr. चुन्नीलाल गाला, से देथले डोनेट करथिले एम्बुलेंस को टिटलागढ़ लोकेशन, प्राउड philanthropist, Dr. Nitin Doshi, dear Nitin bhai, as a core mentor and advisor of OSA Health and Wellness Group. तांकर अनेक अवदान अछि. Dr. Uma Vallabha Misra, dear Uma bhaina, समस्तंकर, is a grand patron of Health and Wellness Group. कोविड प्रोजेक्ट पाई बहुत किछि साहाय्य करछंती एवं समय भी देछंती डॉक्टर नानक अग्रवाल our core mentor and advisor of health and wellness group, grand marshal for medical seminars, ethics and moral captain of the team, Dr. Ram Prasad Patnaik, again Ram Bhai for core working committee member, passionate fundraising leader and the contributor in medical seminars, Dr. Hasmukh Lal, the newest core member of OSA Health and Wellness Group. He had mentored all project activities in Western Odisha, including Titlagad and Sambalpur, tirelessly participated and contributed to the COVID project every single night. With that, please tahuri chalibo, kintu bartaman pai, I'll stop here. Ao Sabyasachi Mishra ko anurodh karibi. Tanka pai phalak achi na lapel pin achi? Jaha bhi achi?
Lapel pin it jiba.
Jaha bhi achi sabya eiti ki asiki tamaku dabaku padibo seta.
That's true. That's true.
ଏଇଠିକି ଦେଲେ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ହୁଅନ୍ତା ନାଇଁ ଜଷ୍ଟ କହୁଛି
Thank you.
ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ
Thank you.
ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ
Thank you, Kukupa.
Thank you so much. That's a wonderful felicitation. Thank you. Let's go to the next one then.
Go to the next step.
Yeah.
Eta hochi amaro core volunteers from OSA. Lot of people जो मने आम साथ जोड़ी है fundraising help करचंती और अन्य activities help करचंती ज्ञान भाई जदि अच्छंती we will request him to appreciate and felicitate this group. Okay, ज्ञान भाई नाहंती है बे. Devashith, do you want to just cover this group? Akshay अच्छंती की?
Let me see. Akshay बाबू नाहंती पड़े. Akshay Babu Nanti. So, Kuku Madam Ticket the Bay. I would request our ex-president, who was part of the project, if she won't mind, and coming from the president. Unfortunately, Gandavai could not reach.
Dr. Ray, volunteer mananku apan mane jani chanti. Volunteer nehi organization sambhav hue. Without them, we are nobody.
Exactly.
Organization means nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It will be my privilege. Amara volunteer special. Thank you, Dr. Ray. Kon कहउचंती?
Volunteer special appreciation. Eta gute.
निश्चय.
Thank you, thank you.
त हमरा बहुत volunteer करछंती किंतु जो मानकर नाम देखुची मु पढुची RAI Das elementary school volunteer. Thank you. Laura Swai, middle school volunteer. आपण माने देखुथिबे पिल्ला माने भी आ संगरे पूरा फुल दम नै करी शामिल हेछंती. Misha Das, middle school volunteer, helped in fundraising. Miss Ullasini Sahu, multiple food based fundraising effort. जे तांकर रसगुल्ला खाइथिबो केबे भूलिबनी. तेणु thanks for that Ullasini. Mr. Vijay Mahanti, food based fundraising effort. Mr. Nilasundar Jena, food raising effort with mass food distribution. Ms. Sibha Mahanti, food-based fundraising effort. Ms. Rasmi Rajguru, lead IT expert. एथिपाई केवल पैसा अन्य साहाय्य छडा IT रो एते गोटे बड़ अवदान अछि. Nagesh is here. He can only vouch for that. Ms. Ritanjali Patnaik, I can take her name again and again and again for so many things. Not only lead IT experts are the backbone behind all these things. तापरे हमर चैप्टर फंडरेजर लीड्स रे अछंती जो माने जानि नांती ओसार विभिन्न चैप्टर्स अछि जो माने एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेट करंती तार प्रेसिडेंट माने ताकू ने कि ओसा नेशनल ऑलवेज बीइंग फील वेरी प्राउड. मिट्टूपति, आनी महापात्र, सुस्मिता प्रधान एंड टीम, निशा पात्र, गिरिजा साहू एंड टीम, Lopamudra Das and team, Sarita Patnaik and team, Suchi Swai and team, Ria Sahu and team. Ria is our student volunteer from Ohio, Dr. Subhasis Misra and team, Dr. Sangeeta Pradhan and team. Sangeeta ka naam you will see everywhere. So these are our very, very passionate volunteers and give them a round of applause for their effort.
Thank you so much, Kuku, for stepping in. It was a wonderful effort started by you and continuing, and Ganabai has joined in new. Thank you so much. Nagesh, next.
Next, all the other volunteers who participated with us, I will take the honor of reading out their names. But apart from the volunteers that you just saw, ଆମର ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଗ୍ରୁପ ହେଇଥିଲେ ଯୋଉଠି କି ସେମାନେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଯୋଡି ହେଇ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ସର୍ଭିସେସ୍ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ହେଲ୍ପ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି either they have helped in fundraising or they have helped the services ଆମର ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ ଥିଲା ଯେ କି ଓସା ମେମ୍ବର ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ ଦରକାର ପଡିଲା ସେମାନେ କୋଅର୍ଡିନେଟ କଲେ and so on. So I will take the pleasure of reading out their names and then we will move to the next section. Arush Mishra, Aditya Patnaik, Akshay Managara, Akshay Mahanti, Alisha Das, Aman Mahapatra, Amitabh Misra, Amrita Sahu, Ananya Bakshi, Angie Pati, Ankit Rath, Annie Mahapatra, Anushka Jena, Anu Mahanti, Aparajita Mishra, Arvind Akshay Mishra, Archit Rajanala, Ardhendu Sarangi, Arup Ray, Arvind Mahapatra, Aryahi Das, Akshay Mahanti, Astha Das, Ashwini Mahanta, Babita, Bibhu Das, Biswalal, Chanika Das, Debashri Panda, Devanshi Chaudhary, Deepak Sahu, Devi Patnaik, Durga Mishra, Eva Mahanti, Gargi Panigrahi, Girija Sahu, Hemant Biswal, Jajati Samal, Jara Das, Julie Swai, Jyotirmai Lenka, Kirtan Sahu, Krishna, Kyamasagar Das, Lalit Barik, Likun, Lopa Singh, Lopamudra Das, Lora Mahapatra, Manaswi Mishra, Meena Karo, Manas Panda, Manas Swai, Mani, Mitupati, Nanak Agarwal, Natasha Mahanti, Nili Mahapatra, Neetu Senapati, Neha Biswal, Nihar Das, Nikki Senapati, Nilamani Rohidas, Nirosundar Jena, Nishant Sadangi, Nishtha Patra, Padmanav Pradhan, Parthasarathi Roy, Piyush Das, Pradeep Mahapatra, Prasant Kothakota, Prashant Padi, Pratik Pradhan, Praveen Patro, Priti, Rahul Biswal, Rajeshri Rath, Rama Mahapatra, Rama Patnaik, Rashmi Patra, Reni Patnaik, Riya Sahu, Reena, Ritanjali Patnaik, Rohan Tripathi, Rohit Patel, Rosie Biswal, Ruchika Sahu, Sambit Sahu, Samir Senapati, Sangeeta Nayak, Santwana Das, Sarat Mahapatra, Sarita Jagatjita, Sarita Patnaik, Sasmita Mahapatra, Shubha Patra, Sushmita Pradhan, Satvik Tripathi, Sharanya Dhruvi, Shreya Mahatwa, Shikha Panda, Sivabrata Das, Smaranika Raut, Smita Das, Somendra Das, Shubhadarshini Mishra, Shubhranshu Mishra, Subrat Nayak, Suchismita Swai, Sudharani Patnaik, Suryanshu Mishra, Sushmita Jyotishi, Sushmita Pradhan, Tapas Jena, Tilak Mishra, Ulasini Sahu, Uma Vallabha Mishra. I think आमको ऑलरेडी जना पड़छि जे आमे काहको मिस करछु आमे बहुत वॉलंटियर ना आमे कलेक्शन करछु गत 2 सप्ताह रे से स्लाइड रे आपण देखले 115 टा ना देखिले बट लुक्स लाइक वी हैव मिस्ड आपण के कहितले आपण को मिस करलु प्लीज आपण कोनते आपण नाटा
के कहतले कहले मिस करले बोले अच्छा we'll
come back. हमरो इंटेंशन नाही काको मिस करिया को आमे बहुत चेष्टा करछु सब WhatsApp ग्रुप रे ना कलेक्ट करी की ताकू ऐड करिया पे इट इज वेरी पॉसिबल जे आमे मिस करिया थु प्लीज आपण हमकु जणांतु जे आमे आपण नाम मिस करछु आमे ऐड करी की वी विल फेलिसिटेट यू बट थैंक यू ऑल सो मच आपण को जोगु ए प्रोजेक्ट संभव हेई परिछि आपण को कंट्रीब्यूशन इज समथिंग वी ऑल रिकॉग्नाइज एंड वी अप्रिशिएट
thank you Nagesh. Yeah, I personally also on behalf of OSA executive and myself, OSA Health and Wellness, personally want to thank each and every one of you, all the volunteers. You are the building block. Apan mankara help, donation, support, cash and kind, whatever it is, has been instrumental in giving shape to this project. And so from my deepest corner of my heart, I thank you all. And ଯଦି କାହା ନାଁ ମିସ୍ ହେଇଛି ଆମେ repeatedly WhatsApp ରେ text କରୁଥିଲୁ, please send your name and email of you guys. I think whatever we got, we did, but if somebody has been missed, we apologize and we will correct it. Thank you, Nagesh.
Thank you. Let us move on to the next segment. Alpa samay achi. We will appreciate all of the donors and requesting Lalbhai to do the appreciation. Group re we had taken a decision that donor mane bahut donor achan je mane anonymous rahibako chahuthile, tenu ame donor man ka na donu, but we will address the entire community as a group. Lalbhai.
Thank you. mane donor team ta sina mu lead karthili, kintu all the works has been done and made us very easy because of our loyal donors. Tanku kahibaku padini, tanku dakibaku padini, personally kichi karibaku padini, but what I found with them is they are really passionate about making sure that the people in Odisha is really getting help. Sei jo tankar chinta dhara ta thila, sei jo passion thila, sei tiru overwhelmingly they basically came and donated us. We didn't have to struggle. We raised, as you can see, close to $250,000. So it was only possible because of these great people who have very great heart, and I always cherish their offer, their donations. Achievement we made a sincere decision, what Nagesh has mentioned, that any donations, whether it's a $10 or it is thousands of dollars or $15,000, we treat everybody equally. This is the heart which counts, not the amount counts. Then again, OSA Health and Wellness Group Tarapuru, Ame Apanaka Pakare, every day for days to come, we will be Chira Runahi Roy. Again, big thanks, and everything is possible just because you opened your heart, opened your wallet. Thank you again. Namaskar Samasta.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lalbhai. Our next segment is felicitating the core management group, jo project management MSO responsibility naithile. We will request Uma Bhaina to felicitate this group.
With folded hands, this is my distinct honor, pleasure, and privilege to honor this core management group. You might think, what is a core management group? What you saw, what you witnessed for last couple of hours, I think it is an hour and 17 minutes to be exact, that is the action, plan, execution of all these people. There is nobody big, there is nobody small, but it started with a dream by Debasis, Sabyasachi, and Nagesh. However, they just cannot do everything alone. They have to take the help of other people. And as you know, this all started with the Janani Janmabhumischa Surgada Pegariyasi. And they took the task, and then came COVID. They started in 50th convention as an auspicious moment. This team was created with the leadership of Lalatendu Mohanty, who is one of our past presidents. It was very well supported, commended, and sponsored throughout the 2 years tenure of Kuku Das and the team, Anil Patnaik and Akhya, and so that continued, and now it is fully supported by our present president, Gana Patnaik. The great thing about this, I can say a lot of things about these 8 people in the list, but I can assure you, whatever I say will fall short of your expectation, because what you witnessed, what you saw, their achievements, their action, the way they coordinated. What I mean to say is that I could have done better, but that is how I can say in about each of them. I will keep the Dr. Debasis Ray and Sabyasachi maybe to the last, but I will tell few things about the people who I know less, but I will definitely say they are instrumental with this group. And each of them, they have a very active participating partner who have really supported their other partner. And you can see there are 3 women in the group and 5 men in the group. That is nothing called gender biased, but that's how it is constituted. But each of Debashish Ray, our chairman of the group, is very passionate, very enthusiastic, takes the project to his heart, quite perfectionist, straightforward, and definitely coordinates countless hours. I think he doesn't go to sleep, maybe most likely, but with his able partner, wife Ritanjali, who has been very instrumental with all the things gets done. She is also a big IT support. I'll go back to Soumya Mohanty, who is from Maryland, with her husband Debashish, and she is now in the charge of updating the OSA Facebook, OSAHWG Facebook, and that's a very big task. She is in the social media. She is very instrumental for projecting and taking this information to all of you. Coming back to Rasmi Rajguru, she's another IT specialist with her partner Kama Sagar. And when Rasmi was absent one day, Kama has filled in. And I can remember one time I was supposed to open up something and I have to send something to I got the number from my friend Nanak Agrawal. She gave me the number about 11:30, 12, and I texted this one thinking that she will read it at about in the morning, but she responded to me at 1:05 a.m. in the morning. So that is their commitment. You cannot tell more about them, what they do, they did, because most of you are not privileged to know everything, what they do. Biswajit Naik with his wife Susmita has done outstanding job in the Kathak group, and a lot of things he has done, which you most likely not in detail privileged to know. Chandana and Padmanabh, Chandana Pradhan and Padmanabh. Padmanabh is a professor of chemistry and has taught many people, but let me talk about Chandana. She is a tireless, very powerful, very silent, very decent individual who has helped like the mother of the food team from this side, coordinated, calling, keeping in touch till 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, and then going back to work in the 9 o'clock in the morning in US. So she is really a great asset to this team. Coming back to Lalatendu, I cannot say enough, and his great wife Nikki and Amrita is always behind everything he does. And never, I know Lal for many years, of course. I cannot say enough about him. He is a lot of these projects you see here, these designs, the drawings. I think there are some gifted people, and he is one of those gifted people who contributes a lot. Besides the fundraising, which is not minuscule. I mean, within weeks, he was able to reach 240, and then the next 2 days, 3 days, is reached to 250, and that is not a small achievement. Going back to Nagesh Rajnala, who took this job, Dr. Rajnala is a very special person. I met him personally many times. In fact, he also visited in Florida as well. I saw his passion and his direction of thinking. Very another perfectionist person. As you saw the presentation today, it's all cut and paste is not easy thing for me to do. I cut means I will delete everything, and paste means I won't find anything. But looking at his activities, I will take a lesson 100 maybe sometime from him. And let me go to, I think I have talked about Rasmi Rajguru and her husband and Biswajit. Let me go to the two, top and the bottom, Debashish Ray and Sabyasachi Misra. Debashish, again, I cannot tell enough. I cannot tell enough about him. The way he portrays and does things, connects all the people. Every planning, this noble initiative has really made OSHA a very relevant and meaningful organization. And I would say, like my daughter says, everything can be repurposed. I think that is one of the biggest achievement of OSHA at this present time. OSHA and OSAHWG, they are side by side, and they, and definitely Dr. Ray, under your able leadership and with the help of your wife, of course, you have really taken it to a different dimension. I cannot thank you enough for this countless hours and passionate delivery. The Sabyasachi, my other brother from my other mother, and his wife, Archita. When all these things started, they were not married, but I knew when Archita visited US at the convention time. But they really are instrumental to be our global ambassador in Odisha and have done everything possible to facilitate everything we have been planning. The execution part is in the other end. You saw this network of NIDAS or the focus, and I think that says it all, how quickly in last few months they have started this oxygen center, to masks, to food, to delivery. I really, you most likely have witnessed everything. I cannot thank him enough. I cannot say enough words about them. And of course, creating this partnership, Lions Club, Rotary Club, the Smile Project, and all these things was also possible by coordination of these people. I have my hats off. God bless you all and stay healthy. Please continue the mission, because we did not ask for COVID. It found us and it's going to stay. We are going to, I just heard the other day, the children are now being affected and they are being admitted and there is death. And I do not know. I think these people are going to take this whole thing to the next dimension. I will request the funding people to raise more funds to keep it ready for the future. I thank the leadership and the core management group. Thank you. God bless you. Vande Utkala Janani.
Thank you. Thank you, Uma. I just want to add a little bit. I think one person I think you meant, but I think we missed is Munmun, Nagesh's wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I did.
She is one of
Yes.
the palpably vibrant and energetic supporter who made it possible Nagesh to sit here for 5-6 hours, and she was handling the phone. So
I agree. I know Moon very well. I'm sorry. I meant I definitely interact with her. But again, for every little thing Nagesh does, there is Moon always behind or by the side. There is no question about it. She is an instrumental part of this success. And she is also as well as good in the IT as well. So I can't thank enough. Yes, I'm sorry.
that's okay. Thank you. We are
I
family.
think that's a special way of saying, Moon, I'm sorry, but as I told, I cannot say enough about all of you, what you did, what you accomplished. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody for your patience. We are at the end of that segment, and we will request Sabyasachi to give the closing address, after which we will close the meeting. Few more minutes. Thank you so much for your patience.
I think Gyanabai just came in. I would like him to say a few words. He managed it. Gyanabai, yeah, guest me for the volunteers and.
Yeah, I think, thank you, Devasis. I think Uma Bhaina explained very well, very vividly. You know, he gave our gratitude, you know, jo mane jemti kamo karijanti. More again, the core team, you know, jo manukar na apan mane so title deyichanti project management, actually samane bahut kamo karijanti. You know, Samat, Dr. Devasis Rai, Nagesh Rajnala, Lalatendu Mohanty, Biswajit Nayak, Chandana Pradhan, you know, mentioning a few. I would in some of them, you know, Devasis Abu Jetiki Kamo Karisanti, you know, behind a successful man, there is a woman all the time. You know, Ritanjali, you know, Bahut, Konusiprakar comment, you know, negative ku se sabu. behind continuously taking care of all these seminars, these Zoom calls, setting it up, making sure that it goes to OSA members, troubleshooting any issue, taking action items. She is kind of relentless. ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ଆଉ ଜଣେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବହୁତ help କରିଛନ୍ତି ରଶ୍ମି ରେଖା ରାଜଗୁରୁ, and at the same time also ମୁଁ ଯାହା ଦେଖୁଛି ରୀତାଞ୍ଜଳି continuously she is so relentless. Our appreciation ଆମର ଆଉ ଯେତେ ଶହ ଶହ volunteer ଆମର ସବୁ କାମ କରିଛନ୍ତି ବିଭିନ୍ନ chapter ରୁ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଛି ନ୍ୟୁୟର୍କ, ନ୍ୟୁ ଜର୍ସି, ୱାଶିଂଟନ DC, I saw also Ohio, then I am Florida, Chicago, Michigan, all over the USA. ମୁଁ ଖାଲି mention କରୁଛି chapter ସେମାନଙ୍କର ନାଁ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଥିଲି slide ରେ ଏତେ relentlessly କାମ କରିଛନ୍ତି ମନରେ ସେବା ମନୋବୃତ୍ତି ଏତେ ଆମ ଭିତରେ ମାନେ so sad ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ ଆମର organization ତରଫରୁ and also on behalf of health and wellness group ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶା society ର team as well as ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ଆମର partners including Sabyasachi and Archita ସମସ୍ତେ ଏତେ time ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କାମ କରିଛନ୍ତି ମନରେ ଏତେ ଆଗ୍ରହ ଯେ ଆମେ ଆମ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ କାମ କରିବା ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୋର କୃତଜ୍ଞତା on behalf of our organization. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ganavai. Thank you such for a wonderful speech and most welcome. And we love your support and we look forward to your advice. One more person also I would like to mention, Durga Bhaina, Durga Mishra, who was instrumental in forming this group and mentoring us and guiding us through this process. And if Durga Bhai is here, you would like to say a few seconds, Durga Bhaina?
Yeah, I can say a couple of words. I mean, this is amazing what we saw. I felt that day when we met all the doctors and their body was aching to do something for Odisha. And that actually was happening. Then everybody came together. We formed the WhatsApp group. We formed that thing. So it's expanded like anything. And then the passion that was hiding inside and started with so many different projects. And this is a phenomenal thing that happened. And the first day, actually, after that, when we were looking for who will be the chairing, and then Devashish was taken over. Every single day from that day, I'm talking about 2019, the 50th convention, he has put hours and hours and hours convincing people, making them comfortable, and also coming up with fantastic ideas. And all this, I really thank you what you have done. We started talking in the beginning how to work with OSA, how to get the website or anything. We talked so much.
Right.
And now I'm really, really proud of this thing. And this is just the beginning. I think this is just the beginning what you and all of us together can achieve. And it is a fantastic thing that has delivered. And this is a wonderful meeting. And let's see what the next project is going to, even mind blowing, because everybody has come together now. And I really personally thank you what you have taken from the first day till today, and it will even go to higher level. Thank you very much.
Such a passionate support, and you're always our mentor. I always told you, and I don't want to miss out Aparajita Appa, and she had been a passionate supporter. I wish she's there. Is she there?
No, she's, I think, talking to somebody right now.
She is a proud supporter and always supported us from behind, and we are so proud to have her and as your partner and staying with us throughout the course. Thank you again, Durga Bhaina and Aparajita.
Namaskar, namaskar. Namaskar to everybody.
Nagesh, sorry, go ahead.
We will now hand over to Sabya for the closing remarks.
Yes. ଶେଷରେ କହିବାଟା ସବୁଠୁ ଇଜି ଥାଏ ଆଉ ସବୁଠୁ କଷ୍ଟ ବି ଥାଏ, କାହିଁକି ନା କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଆଉ କିଛି ବାକି ନଥାଏ, କିନ୍ତୁ ସବୁବେଳେ ଶେଷଟା ଆରମ୍ଭକୁ ଜନ୍ମ ଦିଏ। ଆଉ ଆଜିର ଯୋଉ ଶେଷ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତି ଜାଗାରେ ଆମକୁ ଆଣିକି ପହଞ୍ଚେଇଛି, ଏମିତି ଜାଗାରେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଆଜି ଅଛେ ଯୋଉଠି ଆମର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଗ୍ରୁପ, ଆମର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କାମ, ଆମର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପାର୍ଟନର୍ସ, ଆମର ଡୋନର୍ସ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟେସନ ବହୁତ ବଢି ଯାଇଛି। ଆଉ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ଲାଟଫର୍ମଟାରେ ଆମେ ଆଜି ଠିଆ ହେଇଛି, ଯେମିତି ଆଜିର ଯେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ହାଇଲାଇଟ ଥିଲା ଯେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଟପ୍ କୁ ଯାଉ ଏଫର୍ଟର ସହିତ, ଏନର୍ଜିର ସହିତ, ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟର ସହିତ, ପ୍ୟାସନର ସହିତ ଟପ୍ ଉପରେ ଥିବା ଭିୟୁଟା ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଲାଗେ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଟପ୍ ଟା ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତି ୱାର୍ଡ ଯାହାର ଉପରେ ବି ଆହୁରି ଟପ୍ ଥାଏ, ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ ଉପରକୁ ଯିବାକୁ ଥାଏ, ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ ଆଗ୍ରହ ଥାଏ, ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ there is no limit ସେଟାରେ ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ସେଟାକୁ ସେଇମାନେ ରିଲେଟ୍ କରିପାରିବେ ଯୋଉମାନେ କେବେ ବି ନିଜର ବାଉଣ୍ଡରୀ କୁ ଡ୍ର କରୁନଥିବେ, ଯୋଉମାନେ ନିଜକୁ କେବେ କୌଣସି ଜାଗାରେ କନଫାଇନ୍ କରିକି ରଖିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁନଥିବେ। ତ ମୁଁ 100% ସିଓର ଯେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆଜି ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆମର ଡୋନର୍ସ ହେଲେ, ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆମେ ଭଲେଣ୍ଟିୟର୍ସ ହେଲେ, ସେମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ ତାଙ୍କ ବାଉଣ୍ଡରୀରୁ ବାହାରକୁ ଯାଇକି କାମ କରିବାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ସେମାନେ ଆଜି ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ହେଇକି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ସାମ୍ନାରେ ଠିଆ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି। ମୁଁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦେବି ମୋ ହୃଦୟର ଗଭୀରତମ କୋଣରୁ, କାହିଁକିନା ଆଜି ଆମର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କୋର ମେମ୍ବର୍ସ ଆମେ ଅଛୁ, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ 5-7 ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ଆଜି ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ ପାଇଁ ସମସ୍ତେ ଯୋଉ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦଉଥିଲେ, ଆମେ 5-7 ଜଣ କିଛି କରିପାରିନଥାନ୍ତୁ ଯଦି ଆମ ପାଖରେ ଏମିତି 5000 ଡୋନର୍ସ କିମ୍ବା 5000 ଭଲେଣ୍ଟିୟର୍ସ ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ନଥାନ୍ତେ। ସେମାନେ ଆମକୁ ମଜବୁତ କରିଥିଲେ, ସେମାନେ ଆମକୁ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେନ୍ଥେନ୍ କରିଥିଲେ ଆମ ସ୍ପିରିଟକୁ। ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ସ୍ୱପ୍ନ ଦେଖିଥିଲୁ କିମ୍ବା ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ପରିକଳ୍ପନା କରିଥିଲୁ ତା ଦେହରେ ପର ସେମାନେ ଲଗେଇଥିଲେ, ଯାହା ଫଳରେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ସବୁ କିଛି କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସକ୍ଷମ ହେଇପାରିଲୁ। ତ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦେବି ଇଚ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଏଭ୍ରି ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ ଯୋଉମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ସହାୟତାର ହାତ ବଢେଇଛନ୍ତି, ଯୋଉମାନେ ଏ ମିଶନକୁ ନିଜ ମିଶନ ହିସାବରେ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରିକି ଆଗକୁ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି। ତ ତା ସହିତ ମୁଁ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବେ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦେବି ଓସା ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁଟିଭ୍ସକୁ, କାହିଁକିନା ଓସା ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁଟିଭ୍ସ ଯଦି ଏଇ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ନଥାନ୍ତେ ତାହେଲେ ବୋଧେ ଆମକୁ ଗୋଟେ ଘର ମିଳିନଥାନ୍ତା। ଆମକୁ ଯଦି ଆଜି ଘର ମିଳିଛି, ଆମକୁ ଯଦି ରେକଗ୍ନିସନ ମିଳିଛି, ଆମକୁ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଅଫିସିଆଲ ୱେରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ସପୋର୍ଟ ମିଳିଛି, ତାହେଲେ ସେଟା କେବଳ ପସିବଲ ହେଇପାରିଛି ଓସା ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁଟିଭ୍ସଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ। କୁକୁଅପା ଆଉ କୁକୁଅପା ଯୋଉ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡରେ ଆମକୁ ସପୋର୍ଟ କରିଥିଲେ, ଯୋଉ ଇଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସିଟିରେ ଆମକୁ ଆମ ପଛରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଫେଥ୍ ଦେଖେଇଥିଲେ, ଠିକ ତାକୁ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ କରିକି ଜ୍ଞାନ ଭାଇ ବି ଆମକୁ ମିଳିଛନ୍ତି। ଜ୍ଞାନ ଭାଇ ବି ଆମ ଉପରେ ସେତିକି ଭରସା, ସେତିକି ଏନର୍ଜି ଆଉ ସେତିକି ଏନକରେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଅଛି। ତ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ ମେମ୍ବର୍ସ, ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁଟିଭ୍ସ, ବୋର୍ଡ ଅଫ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣର୍ସ, ଏ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦେବି। ଆଗରୁ ମତେ ଲାଗୁଥିଲା ଯେ ୟୁଏସଏ ଟା ବହୁତ ଦୂରରେ, ୟୁଏସଏ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ଭିସା ଦରକାର, ୟୁଏସଏ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ବହୁତ ସମୟ ଦରକାର, ବହୁତ ପଇସା ଦରକାର, କିନ୍ତୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ୟୁଏସଏ ଟା ମତେ ମୋ ପଡିଶା ଘର ଭଳିଆ ଲାଗୁଛି। ପଡିଶା ଘର ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ କହିଲି କାହିଁକିନା ବୋଧେ ଆମ ନିଜ ପଡିଶା ଘରେ ଥିବା ଯୋଉ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତିମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କିମ୍ବା ଆମ କଲୋନୀରେ ଯୋଉ ଲୋକମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସାରା ଜୀବନରେ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଯେତିକି ସମୟ ବିତେଇ ନଥିବି, ଏଇ ଲାଷ୍ଟ 3 ମାସ ଭିତରେ ଓସା ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁଟିଭ୍ସ, ଓସା ମେମ୍ବର୍ସ ଆଉ ଆମର ଏଇ କୋର ଟିମ୍ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ତାଠୁ ବହୁତ ଅଧିକା ସମୟ ବିତେଇ ସାରିଲିଣି କେବଳ ଏଇ 3 ମାସ ଭିତରେ। ଆମର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସମ୍ପର୍କ, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ରିଲେସନ, ଏଇଟା ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ ଆଗକୁ ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ ସ୍ୱପ୍ନକୁ ତିଆରି କରିବ, ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ ଲୋକଙ୍କ ମୁହଁରେ ହସ ଫୁଟେଇବ। ଆଉ କେବଳ ସେତିକି ଆଶାର ସହିତ ମୁଁ ମୋର ଆଜିର ଏଇ କଥାଟାକୁ ଶେଷ କରିବି। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଲାଷ୍ଟକୁ କହିବି ଯେ ଦୃଢ ମନୋବଳ ଆଉ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଶକ୍ତି ସାମ୍ନାରେ ସବୁ ପ୍ରତିବନ୍ଧକ ହାର ମାନେ, ଏଇଟା ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ନିଜର ଏଫର୍ଟରେ ଏଟାକୁ ପ୍ରୁଭ କରିକି ଦେଖେଇଛେ। ସୁଦୂର ଆମେରିକାରେ ଥାଇକି ଓଡିଶାରେ କୌଣସି ବି କାମକୁ କରିକି ଦେଖେଇବା, ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଚମତ୍କାର ଜିନିଷ। ଆଉ ଓଡିଶାରେ ଥାଇକି ଯୋଉ ଭଲେଣ୍ଟିୟର୍ସ ମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସ୍ୱପ୍ନକୁ ସାକାର କରିପାରିଲେ, ଫୁଡ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁସନ ଠୁ ନେଇକି ରାସନ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁସନ ଠୁ ନେଇକି ସବୁ କାମରେ, ଅକ୍ସିଜେନ ସେଲ୍ଟର କୁହନ୍ତୁ, କୌଣସି ପେସେଣ୍ଟର ହେଲ୍ପ କରିବା କୁହନ୍ତୁ, ଅଗଣିତ ଲୋକ ଆମକୁ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ୱେରେ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିଛନ୍ତି। ତ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କର ସଂଯୋଗ ଯେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଏକାଠି ହେଇପାରୁଛେ। ଆଉ ଏଇ ଏକାଠି ହବାର ଜିନିଷ ଆଗକୁ ଆହୁରି ଅନେକ ଲୋକକୁ ଏକାଠି କରନ୍ତୁ। ଦୂରତା ଭିତରେ ଏକତା ଆମେ ଦେଖେଇଛେ, ଦୂରତା ଭିତରେ ଏକାଠି ହେଇକି ଆମେ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିଛେ, ସେଇଟା ହିଁ ଆମର ଆଚିଭମେଣ୍ଟ। ଆଉ ପ୍ରଭୁ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଏତିକି ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରିବା ଯେ ଆମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଏଇ ମନୋବଳ, ଏଇ ଦୃଢ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଶକ୍ତି ଆମ ପାଖେ ସବୁବେଳେ ରଖିଥାନ୍ତୁ। ଆଉ ଆମେ ଓଡିଶା, ଓଡିଶା ବାହାରେ ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ଓଡିଆ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ, ଅଣ ଓଡିଆ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବା, ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଠିଆ ହବା। Thank you.
Thank you, Sabya. Very well said. What I just want to mention here. I see Aprajita Apana. Hi, Aprajita. We are missing you. We caught you.
Sorry, I'm not dressed properly. That's okay.
You want to say something?
Oh, want to say something? I really, I actually, in the beginning, I was thinking this is such an ambitious project. How is it going to work? I am really stunned and pleasantly surprised in a good way to see what you people have done. I mean, I know how much work has got into it. Really, really proud of all of you for all the work, and especially Sabyasachi. I mean, I think you have been a really wonderful brand ambassador. So thank you. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Aprajita. Wonderful. I just want to make another announcement. You know, as you see that the Delta wave
Variant.
is coming now, and it will be most probably in peak. So we are hopefully prepared with the resources and people, and let's pray. But we'll be there if it comes and within our reach. Yeah, saying this, I thank everybody.
I think I'm going to request Ritanjali to come on camera. We deserve a lot of thanks to her. Dev, you cannot hide her behind you. She has to come. Okay.
She's
So
there.
please, Ritanjali, we need to see you and don't hide. Okay. Please spotlight her. And she has to say a few words.
Okay, if you put me on the spot, I guess I have to say a few words.
You can't run away. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, but really, I mean, this whole 2 hours are almost going to be like the most cherishable moments to watch so many people with good hearts coming together who have done a marvelous job with an outstanding result and touched so many people's lives. So I've been grinning the whole time. My face actually hurts right now, but really appreciate all of you guys, what you have done, and your family members like Moon and Archita, everybody's family members, everybody. I'm sure people have sacrificed time and everything to do so. So thank you. I've done very little, but watching all of you guys has made it completely worth it. Thank you.
So let's stop the recording. And if anybody wants to give any feedback, anything we can get better will be fine. Can you stop the recording?
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି, which I definitely missed. Even if we raised 250,000,